stick back out on the play. All a shot save. Pasternak scores! David Pasternak!
Atomic.
Hello, everybody. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone, and welcome to the 2023-24 Jacksonville Jaguars season. Hoping to broadcast every single game on YouTube this season. Week 3 as the Jaguars take on their second divisional rival, the 0-2 Houston Texans. The Jaguars offense, safe to say, and I've been pretty vocal the first 2 games broadcasting this team, it's been anemic. I'm not going to lie. 31 points against the Colts, which on the grand scheme of things looks great, but second, third quarter, they really struggled. Last week against Kansas City, they did not score a touchdown with a 17-9 loss, losing their home opener. They're back at home this week against a Houston Texans team that is hungry to shock the world. And with a Titans loss to the Browns and a Texans win today and a Colts win today against Baltimore, I would mean all 4 AFC South teams are 1-2. And I think the Jaguars are really trying to avoid that, especially since Cleveland is a very winnable game for Tennessee. I think that Jacksonville, they got to focus on the opponent that's ahead of them, all right? No looking forward to going to London next week playing the Falcons. None of that. You got to focus on the team that's in front of you, and I think that's something that the Jaguars maybe haven't done a whole lot of. A lot of nerves playing Kansas City, the second game of the season. You really, I know you have Buffalo coming up. You have San Francisco coming up. You have Cincinnati coming up. You have Baltimore coming up. You have Pittsburgh coming up. None of that matters. Right now, if you're Jacksonville, you got to focus on who you got in front of you, and that is the lowly Houston Texans. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. 2 starters are out for the Texans. We'll go over Houston first there they are. So we'll go over the Texans first. Laremy Tunsil, he is inactive today with a knee injury. And cornerback Derek Stingley Jr. is also inactive. He just got placed on the IR, ruling him out for the next 4 weeks with a hamstring injury. CJ Stroud ready to make his 3rd career start, coming off his first career start at home. He didn't play terrible, I guess, but the Texans did lose to the Colts. Andrew Beck will be the fullback, along with the running backs Damian Pierce, Devin Singletary, and Dare Ogunbowale. Ogunbowale is a former Jaguar. Tank Bell had a great preseason. We're going to see John Minchie in his 2nd career game. Robert Woods and Nico Collins, who's been a good red zone threat for Stroud thus far. And 3 tight ends, Dalton Schultz, Bervin Jordan, and Tegan Quaro. Take a look at the offensive line again. No Laremy Tunsil, so we're probably going to see Josh Jones take that left tackle spot. George Fant starting at right tackle, and expect to see Kendrick Green as the center. As for the defensive line, Will Anderson Jr., he played very well his first week. Let's see what he can do, along with Malika Collins, Jerry Hughes, Sheldon Rankins, and former Patriot Derek Rivers. Take a look at the linebacking core now. It's a little bit old, a little bit weak. Denzel Perryman and Corey Littleton are good veterans, along with Blake Cashman, a former New York Jet. The secondary, though, without Stingley is going to take a massive blow. They did sign Jimmy Ward from the Niners, and Steven Nelson entering his 3rd season in Houston. They also have Shaquille Griffin, former Jaguar. He spent the last 2 seasons in Jacksonville, did not do a whole lot. In fact, got injured during week 8 of last year and did not return. Other notable injuries for the Texans include Noah Brown, Titus Howard, who's going to be out like midway through the year, I believe. And as I mentioned, Stingley put on IR yesterday. Let's take a look at the Jaguars offense. Obviously, Lawrence will be the starting QB. ETN, Bigsby, and Dearness Johnson will be the three running backs. No JaMycal Hasty today. Also, no rookie wide receivers Elijah Cooks and Parker Washington, both inactive for this contest. So we expect to see more of Jamal Agnew. Zay Jones did not get a catch last week. He's hoping to buck that trend this week after being targeted quite a few times last week. Just could not get the touchdown. Evan Ingram, obviously, starting tight end. Still no Cam Robinson, so Walker Little will still be in that left tackle spot with Anton Harrison at right, Tyler Shatney at center. The defense, pretty healthy overall. Again, no Devon Hamilton, which kind of stinks, and no DeJuan Smoot until November or December. We are underway from Everbank Field, the Jaguars and the Texans, week 3. And this return will go out to the 13-yard line. That is Mike Boone, former Bronco and Viking. He's brought down by the free safety, Daniel Thomas. Away we go here from Duval County. C.J. Stroud, 626 passing yards, fourth most in the NFL, most by rookies. Definitely has more than Richardson and Young. And Stroud already wearing the captain patch on his jersey, trying to get his first career win here this afternoon. Stroud, quick throw, and that pass is incomplete. The intended receiver was the other rookie, Tank Dell, incomplete, 2nd and 10. When we take a look at the Texans offense, there's Shaq Mason, the right guard. He was an acquisition from the Buccaneers this offseason. Kendrick Green will be at left guard, not center. And we take a look at Tank Dell, Robert Woods, and Nico Collins, the three main receivers with Pearson, Singletary, both in the backfield. 2nd and 10 for Houston. Here's Stroud. Takes the snap. Pierce as the running back. Pierce is swallowed at the 10. A great tackle there from Trayvon Walker. It has been really nice to see him blossom into his own these first 3 weeks. Now make it 3rd down and long. Along with Roy Robertson Harris, Adam Gostis, who had a good week too. Josh Allen, the linebacker Corey, has 3 sacks on the season. Devin Lloyd, Okun, and Walker playing great as well in the secondary with Tyson Campbell, Darius Williams, Rashawn Jenkins, and the man who picked off Patrick Mahomes last week, Andre Sisco. 3rd down and 2. Here's the Texans. Takes the snap, Stroud. Bull rush by Walker. He dumps it off as Devin Singletary, and he is brought down at the 17. Brought down by Okun, and it's going to be 4th and 6. Jacksonville not wearing their home teals, but actually wearing their white uniforms with black numbers. Houston in their home dark blues with yellow numbers and red outlining. So first drive of the game, 3 and out for Houston. Singletary picked up about 7 or 8 on that catch, but we're going to see the former Eagle Cameron Johnston, Ty Zentner out to punt. I guess the Texans must have made a switch at punter. Fair caught by Agnew at the 37. I was so used to it being the former Eagle Cameron Johnston. He was their punter last year. Must have switched it up this season. Ty Zentner will be the punter. We have a flag down. And I think that's going to be interference. Agnew fair caught it at the 38, and he got run into by Kadar Holman, the former Packer. Scott Novak, our referee, will penalize Houston, and that'll put the Jaguars up. I went home this weekend, so I actually can print the rosters now. Such a luxury not having to go back and forth between stream and rosters. This is good. This is how I like it, having my rosters printed out. Trevor Lawrence, last 11 regular season games, he has 17 touchdowns to 3 picks. He didn't throw a pick last week. He threw only 1 interception in week 1. So coming into this game, 2 touchdowns to 1 pick on the year. They take the ball at the Houston 48 up the middle to the 42-yard line. That is Travis Etienne. Take a look at the Jaguars offense. As I mentioned, left tackle Walker Little, right tackle Anton Harrison. Luke Foyer will be the center over Tyler Shatney. I think is still dealing with an injury. Etienne will be the running back along with Bigsby and Dearness Johnson. Ridley, Kirk, Agnew, and Jones, the 4 receivers, and Ingram and Brandon Strange, the 2 tight ends. Brandon Strange has been a very good blocking tight end for Jacksonville when they use that double tight end set. Very pleased with him so far. Lawrence fakes the DTN. His first pass of the day is hauled in by Calvin Ridley down at the 31-yard line before he is immediately taken down by Shaquille Griffin. And you might have the Boo Birds pop out here in Duval County. I know not a lot of Jaguar fans were pleased with Griffin. He was signed to a 4-year contract, only lasted through 2 of those seasons. First and 10 now, ETN with the handoff, and he is going to be wrapped up after a yard. Good tackle there. Number 51 getting the tackle, Will Anderson Jr., the rookie who had a sack in his debut against the Ravens back in week 1, along with Sheldon Rankins, the former Saint, and Jet on that defensive line. Linebacker course is Henry Otuatuo out of Alabama. And, of course, Nelson and Gray Arnold, the corners with Griffin, and a pretty good safety in MJ Stewart and Jimmy Ward. Second down and 9, Evan Ingram in motion. Lawrence takes the snap, ETN in shotgun. Lawrence is going to chuck it, and pass is dropped by Ridley. It may have been broken up at the last second by Blake Cashman. That is something you wouldn't expect. Blake Cashman with the same amount of speed of Calvin Ridley. What's up, Jason? Thanks for stopping by. I know you're getting annoyed with the fire detector. I hear it outside. Sorry if you guys hear any alarms outside. I guess one of the fire detectors are going off. Jason, you are more than welcome to come in here and join the stream. I'm just going to have to, I guess, wait for a commercial break. But if you're outside of my hall, of course, I can come pick you up during a commercial break. No problem. Third down and 9. Lawrence steps back. He's going to fire for a first down. And Tim Jones on the receiving end. I thought he was out of bounds, and he was. We're going to see here on the replay. Great catch by Jones. I think, yep, that second foot's out of bounds. I think even that first foot was out of bounds. No catch for Tim Jones. It's 4th and 9, and we'll get to see a Brandon McManus field goal. So Jacksonville, again, kind of not going into the red zone for whatever reason, but their offense is still kind of struggling. McManus with a 48-yard kick wide to the right. That wasn't even close. And D'Amico Ryans is fired up. Jacksonville cannot take advantage of the short field. McManus misses his first kick as a Jaguar. 11:32 to go in the first. It is still 0-0. Both teams are driving the books. Oh, my God. That was a pitiful field goal. Remind me a lot of Aldrich Rosas against the Titans. Man, the fire is still going off. It's been going off since around 12:55-ish. They're going on 20 minutes almost, maybe even longer. I was at the cafeteria from like 12:30 to 12:50. Oh, my Lord. Well, I hope everyone's enjoying their football Sunday so far. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday afternoon. If you're a Jaguar fan, welcome. If you are a Texans fan or a fan of any other teams, thankful to have you here. Trying to broadcast every single Jaguars game this season. Thank you, as always, to my pal Kyle for allowing me to borrow his NFL Game Pass so we can broadcast these games every week. And I want to, while we're in commercial break, I set a really weird 3-leg parlay today. Or actually, it was a 5-leg parlay. $1 to win 14. Over 38.5 Browns Titans. Zach Wilson has to throw 1 interception. Jacksonville beats Houston. Gardner Minshew, I had to support I don't care if he's on a division rival. I had to support my boy Gardner Minshew. Over under 215 passing yards. I hit the over because I think Indianapolis is going to get a lot of garbage time passing yards. And then CeeDee Lamb, 1 touchdown. There's my, that is not coming out good. Pretty much my only risk, I guess I would say, is the over-under on the Titans-Browns game. I think Minshew will get over 200. I think Jacksonville's going to win this game. I think CeeDee Lamb could score a touchdown. The Cowboys are playing the Cardinals, and Zach Wilson throwing an interception. Obviously. He has 4 picks and 2 starts this year. This stat is really making me sad. The Texans' record against the Jaguars since 2020 was 5-1 against the rest of the league. They are 6-39-1 with that one tie being against the Colts back in week 1 of last year. Now, if the fire alarm starts off here in Adams Hall, we might have to put a temporary pause on the broadcast because if that goes off here, I don't know how loud it's going to be, but if it's loud, I don't want to continue to broadcast, and it's annoying me. It's annoying you, the viewers, and I'm not going to be able to concentrate. We don't want to do that here. It's already bad enough they started it in the hall behind us. So anyway, a gain of 7. So I'm just kind of letting you guys know in case the fire alarm does come to my hall. I hope it can at least hold off until 4 o'clock. Stroud under center, 2nd down and 3. Pierce, the running back. The pitch goes to Pierce. Pierce goes up the middle and a gain of 2. This is a homecoming for Dameon Pierce. Florida Gator, drafted by Houston last season, was on pace of probably winning Rookie of the Year if he didn't get injured near the end there. A lot of great rookie running backs hanging to the second year. Pierce, Of course, you have Breece Hall with the Jets. You have Kenneth Walker with the Seahawks. Etienne now in his 2nd full year as a starter. Stroud under center. 3rd and 1. Pierce the hurdle. And he's brought down at the 49-yard line. Brought down by Roy Robertson Harris, who has been playing really good since the second half of the season for Jacksonville last season. I mean, when we got him from the Bears, I didn't really expect much. A lot of Bears fans said, he's a good, run stopper, but they didn't really know how he was as a pass rusher. He's been a great pass rusher for this Jags team, and one of the more underrated aspects of this Jaguars team is their run defense, and I think this team is going to be even more loaded when we get to Juan Smoot back in November or December. Of course, he's recovering from a torn ACL that he suffered against the Jets last season. Pierce the handoff to the left, and 4 straight carries, by the way, for Pierce, and he will pick up 4. I want to be outside my room. Well, now I know. The Bruins are playing the first preseason game at 5 o'clock anyway. Make sure you go subscribe to Sam Smith NHL on YouTube. I'll probably be joining him for most of the Bruins-Rangers broadcast he's got going on at 5 o'clock. A little back-to-back doubleheader here in Grant and Sam's room. Probably joining him for the first period, but I'm probably going to be watching Red Zone on my computer for most of that. I'll still join Sam for the first period, probably. Stroud loads up the deep ball off the play. Action. Tank Dell. One adjustment over Rashawn Jenkins. Oh, what a throw from Stroud. 1st and goal to go. Tank Dell. Marvelous catch. They'll down him at the 3. Wow. And what a deep ball from C.J. Stroud. We saw that when he was in college. They'll mark him down at the 2. Dell had a touchdown last week. Stroud goes QB sneak on 1st and goal and gets brought down after a yard. It is now 2nd and goal. Oh my gosh, Tank Dell. I mean, I knew when he caught that touchdown pass against the Patriots in the preseason, this kid was going to be special. Definitely one of those divisional opponents I'm scared to face moving forward. Stroud and Dell both, in fact. Anthony Richardson really impressed me in week 1. Hopefully he gets better, dealing with a concussion. Here's the handoff. Pierce on 2nd and goal. Tries to fight his way in, and he does. Touchdown, Dameon Pierce. And the Texans lead at 6-0 with the extra point pending. They cash in off the McManus missed kick. And Jacksonville again, and a laxy-daisy here. They don't capitalize off the shortened field. And Houston right down the field and scores. Pierce able to get through both Walker and Lloyd. And here's the extra point from Kaheem Fairbairn. Been the Houston kicker since 2017. Good snap, good hold, and this kick is good. And Houston leads 7-0. Remember, the Texans did beat the Jaguars 13-6 in Jacksonville last season, so I don't know. I think the Jaguars are kind of cursed playing the Texans, but their only win, the Jaguars' only win they've had against the Texans since 2017 was last year, Week 16, when the Jaguars defeated the Texans. Or was that Week 17? That might have been Week 17. I might have gotten the Jets and Texans games confused, which one came first. But regardless, they won them both, and I'm not going to lie. I don't know if that loss to KC in the playoffs did something to this team. I thought it was going to motivate them right now. They played okay against Indianapolis, and I mean, last week against Kansas City was a game they absolutely should have won if Press Taylor was calling the right plays. He kept on throwing in the end zone when, you needed to get a run attack going. They wanted to throw Trevor Lawrence's arm off. He thought that was a solution. Safe to say, didn't work. And that's why the Chiefs won. Let's take a look at the rest of the NFL scores. The Patriots are up 3-0 over the Jets. The Falcons and Lions are tied at 0. Vikings, Chargers tied at 0. I'm very mad Chargers, Vikings is not a primetime game, by the way. I just wanted to say that for the record. The Vikings are my second team, and the Chargers are like my fourth or fifth. So, I really wanted to watch that game. Of course, they had to be on the same time as the Jaguars. Saints, Packers tied at 0. Dolphins up 7-0 over the Broncos. The Browns are up 3-0 over the Titans. Bills are up 3-0 over the Commanders. Ravens up 7-0 over the Colts. And we only have 3 4 o'clock games today. Seahawks, Panthers at 4:05 Eastern time, and the Bears, Chiefs, and Cowboys, Cardinals starting at 4:25. All right. Vikings looking bad. They are. I'm sure if you're, I know Jason, he's an Eagles fan. He's probably watching Red Zone right now. And I don't blame him. I'm probably watching Red Zone when this game concludes. I mean, none of the 3 4 o'clock games really interest me. I'll be rooting for the Seahawks for Kyle. I'll be, I guess, rooting for the Cardinals to beat the Cowboys, but I know that's not going to happen. And a touchback. Same thing. I'll be rooting for the Bears over the Chiefs, but I mean, let's be real. They're not going to win. Agnew lets the ball go out of the end zone. A touchback. Jacksonville will get it at the 25. And take a look at this deep throw to Dell. It was off play action. Jenkins and Darius Williams both got burnt, and that wasn't good. They did a little cross route with Dell and Robert Woods. That's how they were able to complete the pass. Lawrence, 1 for 3 passing for 11 yards. Handoff goes Etienne to the 29. Also, Dolphins, Broncos, looking at that game real quick. Miami trying to go to 3-0 back-to-back seasons. You wouldn't believe it, because I think they finished out the year 10-7 last year. Or 9-8, but Dolphins We're 3-0, and they were a playoff threat before Tua Tagovailoa's second concussion. Brandon Strange in motion. Ridley also in motion, and Houston pointing at Ridley, and that's going to be a false start. Well, that's a bummer. Ridley with a false start penalty on the top of the screen. He was moving a little too much, I thought, and he's going to get called for it. That'll back Jacksonville up 5. It is now 2nd and 12 instead of 2nd and 7. Shaquille Griffin. Many didn't think the Jaguars were going to release him this offseason. They pulled the trigger. They did. He signed veteran minimum with Houston, and I would say he's having a rebound season so far. 2nd and 12. Lawrence, quick throw. Passes caught. Agnew out of the backfield. Needed 12, got 13, brought out of bounds by Arnold. That is a first down for the Jaguars. And the nickel safety was not there in time for Jamal Agnew to make his catch. Only Lawrence's second completion of the game. But this offense needs to get more and more into rhythm. I've been repeating this since the fourth quarter of the Colts game. This offense needs to find its groove. And really, outside of Ridley, you replace Ridley for Marvin Jones. And outside of that, there is really no new playmakers on this team, which is confusing me why the team is struggling so badly. Here's Etienne. He charges up the middle down to the 41 before he was brought down. It's going to be 2nd down 6. Peterson, 10-9 record as a Jaguars head coach in his second season. Super Bowl 52 winning coach with Philly. Here's the handoff. Etienne down to the 44, and it's 3rd and long coming up. So we are now under 5.5 minutes to go. This first quarter flying by here in Jacksonville. We are in our 3rd drive of the game. We only had 1 commercial break. And here's Etienne. He gets the handoff. It looked like he stumbled. Maybe there was a fumble on the play. He only picked up a yard. It's 4th down, and we're going to see another punt. This time from Jacksonville. And here is Etienne. Oh, he hit Lawrence's ankle. And that's what caused him to fall forward. So 4th and 1. And I expect this to be a punt. We'll bring out Logan Cook. Averages 43.8 net yards a punt, which is 11th in the league. This is a straight line drive kick. And it's going to bounce to the back of the end zone for a touchback as Robert Woods cannot return it. Back to commercial break we go, and it is still 7-0 Houston. Careless. That's all I'm going to explain the Jaguars. Last week and the beginning of this week, careless. The Jets being the Patriots. I don't know. I have the Patriots winning that game. I do need Zach Wilson to throw an interception, though. That I do. Because I want to win money. I want to win $14 in my terrible 5-leg parlay. All right. I'm going to let a friend in. We will be right back here on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. Jaguars, Texans, week 3 action here in the NFL. Don't go anywhere. Oh my goodness. Well, I just found out, breaking news, the fire alarm going off. I thought it was in the dorm room next to us. No, it's in this one. It's just way down the hallway, so that's why it's very faint. So we're going to continue the broadcast here, but I don't know why the hell it's going off. But anyways, D'Amico Ryans, his third game as a head coach, and that's going to be a false start against Houston. Shut my door here. It's going to be a false start against Houston. And that'll back him up 5. Getting called on the penalty. Number 77, George Fant, the right tackle, former Jet and Seahawk. So Houston trying to capitalize back-to-back drives. They had that huge pickup, Stroud to Dell, which led to the rushing touchdown by Dameon Pierce. And Stroud will hand it off to Pierce. This time he busts free to the left side, outruns Chad Muma, and is pushed out of bounds by Tyson Campbell. It's going to be second down and about 2 for Houston. Stroud 3 for 4 for 60 yards. Brendan also joining the broadcast.
Hey, guys.
Brendan's with us. I'm sure we'll have Jason and Sam later on too, maybe. 4 minutes to go here. First quarter here at Everbank Field. The Texans up 7-0 over Jacksonville, trying to make it a 2-possession lead. Stroud takes the snap. Walker coming off the edge like a bull, and he's going to be caught by Woods at the 33, brought down by Cisco, and it's going to be another first down for the Texans. Stroud 4 for 5 for 69 on the afternoon. Woods coming over from the Titans last year. Wasn't really utilized properly in Tennessee. They've used him very well so far this season. Trying to go back to the way he was back on the Rams a few years back when they put Michi in motion. They fake it to Pierce. Pass is caught by Michi, and the second-year receiver gets a gain of 13 before he is brought out of bounds. Take a look at the Chargers and Vikings scoring update. Darnell Parham with the touchdown for the Chargers. They're up 7-0 over the Vikings. Hopefully that's a nationally televised Fox game, because I expect that to be a high-scoring one. I think that game's going to be a treat. If you are just a football fan, you don't have to stress out over rooting for the Vikings or Chargers in that one. Here is Singletary down to midfield. Devin Singletary coming over from the Buffalo Bills. Bills did a little swap, signed They signed Damian Harris, who was a former Patriot. They let Singletary walk, their 2019 draft pick, and he signed a one-year kind of prove-it deal with Houston. We'll see what happens here with him. He'll stay in the backfield as it's second down and 5. They fake the pitch. K'Lavon Chason in his face. A diving attempt, incomplete, is the call on the field. Tegan Quintero was the intended tight end target. Stroud's second incompletion of the day. It's going to be third down and 5 coming up here for the Texans. 5 for 7, 80 yards is Stroud. Jacksonville fans getting pretty loud here. This season on third down passing, Stroud, 15 first downs, 279 yards, and a touchdown. Put Woods in motion. Here's Stroud. A flag is down. Stroud gets hit as he throws. And we'll check the marker. Josh Allen applying the pressure as per usual for this Jacksonville secondary. He's wearing a visor. Josh Allen looks cold with a visor. That's cool. The penalty was against Houston. Penalty was declined. It'll make it 4th and 5. Stroud throws his second straight incompletion. And so we will get our second punt of the game from Ty Zettner. Feels like I'm saying Ty Detmer, the old Lions quarterback from the early 2000s. But nope, it's Ty Zettner. 37.6 yards on average, ranked 28th out of 32. Standing back at his own 35, Zettler will boot it away. And Agnew with the fair catch called at the 17. Back to commercial break we go. About a minute 43 to be exact, left in this first quarter. Still 7-0 Houston. All right. Lions up 3-0 over the Falcons. Chargers up 7-0 over the Vikings. Saints up 7-0 over the Packers. Broncos trailing the Dolphins 14-7. Browns still up 3-0 over the Titans. I shouldn't have bet the over on that one. Bills Commanders 3-0 Buffalo. Colts Ravens still 7-0 Ravens, and still 3-0 Patriots at MetLife Stadium. Lamar Jackson, by the way, in that Ravens game, a rushing touchdown on top of 89 yards, 7 for 7 passing. Cannot wait for when the Ravens come down to Duval County. We'll have a good old-fashioned primetime game will come week 15. That's in week 15. I don't want to talk about that yet. We might be out of playoff contention the way we've been playing by week 15. Good Lord. The Dolphins defense already has 8 points in fantasy. My goodness. Just looking through my fantasy teams, Josh Allen Kirk Cousins only has 56. Well, I'm not starting Kirk Cousins again. Or Derek Carr, sorry. I'm starting Kirk Cousins in another league. I'm trying to keep track of all my leagues. I'm in 3 teams, and that's way too much. Herbert has 8 fantasy points. That's pretty good. Of course, I'm going up against Lamar Jackson, though. That stinks. Patriots. Has Zach Wilson thrown his pick yet? He has not. Again, I need a 5-leg parlay to win $14. If the Jaguars win this game, which I guess I should focus about this game because Jacksonville's making me nervous again. Gardner Minshew has to get over 215 passing yards. Zach Wilson has to throw a pick, and the Titans and Browns have to get over under 38.5 points. CeeDee Lamb will catch a touchdown against the Cowboys. We're going to have Jason enter the room as well. Lucky us. And I should probably tell him the door's unlocked. There he is. A minute 43 to go in this first quarter. Tim Jones put in motion. Handoff goes. ETN up the middle, and he will go down to the 24. Oh, my God. You have my stream on your phone still? Oh, my Lord. 2nd down and 3 coming up. Lawrence. Well, Jason's making his stream debut. You guys saw Brendan last week. Oh, boy. ETN 37 rushes, 143 yards and a touchdown. Jason said, F this. I'm getting away from the fire alarm. Use ETN down to the 30.
Year. No.
I think he may have popped on Sam's stream for like a second. I don't remember. He hasn't been on my channel, though. So, 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. Quick throw to Strange. And look at the backup tight end rumble. Actually, scratch that. The 3rd string tight end, Luke Farrell. 3rd-year tight end out of Ohio State with the grab there. And it's going to be 2nd down and 6 coming up for Jacksonville. Kyle Pitts is doing something in fantasy? What a shocker. 2nd down and 6. Last play of the first quarter. The first quarter where Jacksonville, it feels like they have been outplayed 8 of the last 9 quarters they have played. Tank Bigsby's first carry, and look at the rookie go. First carry of the game for Tank Bigsby, a gain of 10, First down, Jacksonville, and that's a good way to end the first quarter, which was relatively sloppy. They missed the field goal with McManus. They had the Tim Jones catch that was out of bounds. Finally, Etienne and Bigsby utilizing the running game. It works every once in a while. Second quarter coming up. Oh, my Lord. We stay on live during most of the commercial breaks, by the way. During halftime, we'll try some grids. I think that would be fun. Zach Wilson really needs to throw an interception so I can get one thing on my parlay right.
He's panicking in the pocket.
Ain't this the dumbest parlay you've ever seen in your life?
CD Lamb over.
Zach Wilson anytime interception. That's my favorite one.
You're choosing too bad right now.
Yeah, I know. He only has like 20 yards. This is ridiculous. They should have bet the under like a smart person. I should have also bet the under on the Browns-Titans game.
Bet on the Cowboys.
Yeah, I could have done them too. There's no way they lose to the Cardinals. It's 10-0 Bills now over the Commanders. Yeah, that's about it in terms of score changing. What's up, Sam? Thanks for stopping by.
Hola, Sam.
Jason and Brendan in the room. Second quarter about to get underway here in Jacksonville. Houston is up 7-0 off a 3-yard rushing touchdown by Dameon Pierce, and that's been the difference maker in this one off of a beautiful throw from Stroud to Tank Dell.
Do your homework.
Shut up. You do your own.
Did you do the checks?
Yeah, did you?
I completed all my homework on Friday, so I can broadcast right now.
I can't do the check.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Bro, the personal finance homework is mad easy.
It's called business.
Whatever.
I forgot
Business
to bet on
finance.
I would bet on the fact.
How about
I'll make Carl happy. I'll bet on the.
you bet on the
I'll bet on
Seahawks?
the Seahawks winning. I'll go 1,000
What?
on the Seahawks winning.
You bet you quick 1K bet on the Seahawks? Yeah, right.
Chicago, easy bet. I'm betting 2K.
How about bro, what about I should have placed a bet on Oregon yesterday because I said they would beat Colorado by 17 plus points, and I was right on the money with that one. It was a slaughter, 42-6. ETN's first play of the second quarter ripped to the ground immediately by Denzel Perryman. Perryman, a former Raider and Charger, and gonna be second down coming up. Jonathan Grenard also there. Second down and 10. Lawrence's career versus the Texans. 3 touchdowns to 6 picks and a 67.4 rating. 6 picks against Houston is the most against any team. I don't know what it is. It's like when the Colts come down to Jacksonville. It's whenever the Jaguars play the Texans, you got to be nervous because it's a good, close division game. Here's Ridley off the play action pass. Brought down by Griffin. It's going to be third down and 2.
I could bet $5 or something.
I bet $5 on Lawrence throwing a pick this game because I bet that's going to happen. Trevor Lawrence, anytime interception thrower. I have a feeling it's coming. The Texans always, no matter how good or how bad the Jaguars are or how good or bad the Texans are, it doesn't matter. They always give the Jaguars a run for the money. Jacksonville is 0 for 2 on third downs. They put Kirk in motion. Handoff goes Etienne right up the gut down to the 39-yard line. That's a huge first down. They are finally in field goal range. Etienne with a huge run up the left-hand side. Good snap from Lawrence. Good inside handoff. Great read. Steven Nelson couldn't wrap up the tackle. First down to the 39. And another handoff, Etienne. This one, he dives forward for a gain of 2 down to the 37. Lawrence 4 for 6 for 37 yards. Hasn't thrown an incompletion since midway through the first quarter. He's hit on his last 3. ETN in this game, 11 rushes, 45 yards. He has 11 rushes already. I barely noticed. I felt like it's only been about maybe 7 or 8 rushes. 9th play of the drive for Jacksonville, 2nd and 8. They substitute out ETN for Bigsby. Fakes it to him. Lawrence throws wide open. Ridley drops the football. Did he have possession? He may have. Houston falls on top of it. Oh no, Jacksonville player is down. This could be Ridley. Oh, what even happened here? So Ridley caught it off the slant. He tried to run forward. He bobbled it. And, Jimmy Ward kind of hit him low. And the rookie, Tua kind of hit him high. Maybe that knocked the wind out of Ridley. 3rd down, and we come out of commercial break. At first, I thought it was a fumble. It was not. It's going to be incomplete.
I gotta find me a new starting wide receiver.
I got to find one too, bro.
Tank Dell actually did something. Since Jalen Waddle got out.
I'm starting Zay Flowers this week in one of my leagues. Hopefully that was a smart idea. I should have predicted Zay Flowers anytime touchdown scorer because I've been saying since like last Tuesday he's going to score a touchdown today. So still 7-0 in Baltimore. The only touchdown was that Jackson QB carry. Other score updates: Falcons and Lions tied at 3. I feel like the Lions should be pulling away in that game.
Yeah, me too.
Brandon, you were lucky. You were lucky you're not in our deep league. Guys, people get freebies by Zoe.
Did she drop Javonte Williams?
She dropped Javonte Williams.
I got Williams. Thank you. I no longer have to
Justin
start Gus
Fields.
Edwards.
Justin Fields.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you. Wait, no, Ryan did. Okay, Ryan got Justin Fields. You got Javonte Williams. She dropped Alvin Kamara.
Tough. Jamal Agnew with a whopping 2.4 points.
They need to get this
If you do not have Agnew, if you have Agnew as a starter and he's not on your bench,
They need to get this.
you got to find another receiver. Unless you're in like a 60-man league.
They need to get this Warren fixed.
Bro, I mean, what the heck is going on with that? That's brutal. All right, at commercial break. It is 7-0 Houston still, 12:44 to go. They're checking. Ridley is standing up at the sidelines, just getting a dehydration break. It was about 10 degrees at field level last week against Kansas City. It is sunny, but much more cooler this week. 3rd down and 8. Lawrence takes the snap. He's going to throw a quick pass to Strange, and Strange is going to be brought down after a gain of about 6. They may give him 7. And yeah, it was Jimmy Ward that hit Ridley in the left leg. That was what the injury concern was for Ridley. And I don't know what the deal is here. It's 4th and about 1, and they're going to kick the field goal. I mean, Doug Peterson usually goes for 4th and shorts. It's 4th and 3. I thought they marked Strange a little short there. 51-yard attempt for McManus. He's 0 for 1. 4 for 5 on the season. Good snap, good hold. McManus' kick is blocked. He goes to 0-2, and it's Will Anderson with the block kick. The ball is still rolling, and Houston has it at the 41. Wow. The ball rolled back about 25 yards, and Houston is in business.
Doesn't look like Jalen Carter on defensive rookie of the year.
Oh my gosh, he comes barreling through the left side of the field goal blocking team. Oh my goodness. Shout out to the 3rd overall pick. Breaking right through the line, and McManus goes 0 for 2. And I had doubt that McManus may have missed that kick, but boy, I mean, this is a team that went for 4 or 5 fourth downs against Indianapolis, went for it on fourth down last week against Kansas City about another 3 or 4 times. This was a situation where stick with your game plan. Go for it. They don't. They try to play conservative, and it backfired. And now the Texans are already at the 41-yard line of Jacksonville. This is bizarre. Stroud fakes the handoff to Pierce. Stroud pump fakes, fires on the right side, wide open. Robert Woods on Darius Williams. I think Jacksonville tried to go zone coverage, and Woods with a little in cut was able to make that grab with ease. First down, Houston, and, I kept on thinking to myself, all right, this is Houston. This is a good bounce-back opponent. And the fact that we are still struggling against Houston, were we who we thought we were? I don't know, but we certainly are doing terrible. What's up, to people of hope? Sorry, the Vikings are losing right now. Here's Pierce up the middle, down to the 16. Don't worry, we can stay together in the basement. Because that's exactly where the Jaguars are heading right back to if we do not start clicking on offense. This is brutal. I mean, only scoring 9 points against Kansas City is one thing. Scoring nothing against Houston? This is awful. Jarrett Patterson, rookie center, Stroud, under center, first. Yeah, I know. He's looking like Dan Marino right now. It's ridiculous. Pierce is stopped at the 20.
That was pretty good.
And Jacksonville's run defense, the only positive I could say about this team right now is their run defense. Lost the 3. Caleb Chason had a sack last week, and I went on a whole 5-minute ramble after that. He sucks. He almost got another sack back in the first quarter, but Stroud just threw it away. Oh, boy, 3rd down and 6. I think we just suck more than Houston being good. I think if we lose this game, you could hand the division right to the Colts, right to Indianapolis, because they deserve it. Here's Stroud, throws over the middle, pass is caught, and Dell down to the 12. Jason's happy because that's fantasy points for him. First down, Houston.
I want to be Kyle. That's what
Stroud with over 100 yards on the day. Just a little quick outside slant. Jenkins with the tackle. Good read from Stroud. I mean, this is the most calm he looked. He looked stressed out against Baltimore, and I didn't think he really got in a groove last week. I think now that Tank Dell is in the lineup, his go-to target in the preseason, I think they're really working that combination really well. At the 13, Stroud, flag down. And we might get a false start here against Houston, and that's exactly what we're going to get. 1st and 15 coming up for the Texans.
Yeah, Nico down.
Second and 15 coming up.
The Packers ain't looking good.
I picked the Packers this week, and they're losing to the Saints right now. Now the Saints go to 3-0. That'd be a little interesting.
I don't want the.
1st and 15, Stroud, Woods in motion.
I hate the Packers.
Fix it to Pierce. Stroud is going to take off. He's got room to run. And he gets out of 15 yards. He got about 12.
That would be the new player joining Zone 3 fancy.
Oh, CJ Stroud after he had such a good game today, maybe. He's got 104 already.
We will see Jalen Hurts on waivers.
And that 11-yard rush. 8.5 to go, second quarter. Houston in prime position to take that 2-touchdown lead over Jacksonville. You have Stroud in fantasy, you're definitely a happy camper right now. Ball is placed at the 6. Woods in motion. Handoff goes. Pierce wrapped up. Trayvon Walker, along with the help of Tyson Campbell, 3rd down and 2 for Jacksonville's defense.
I hate that.
Oh man, their run defense is really strong with their pass defense. It's been weak this year, and that is something that I guess if I had to pick out a flaw in their defense, it would have been the secondary. But I mean, I don't know, man. Darius Williams was so good last year. He really hasn't improved a whole lot this season, unfortunately. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. Stroud will put Dell in motion. Stroud takes the snap. Pumps, looks for the end zone, and that is a touchdown for Houston. On the receiving end, number 9, Brevin Jordan, the backup tight end. And it is 13-0 Texans. Well, like I said, I was hoping they would run. Houston knows that Jacksonville's run defense is stack up the box, so it's going to be tough to run against this team. Jordan, little inside curl. I don't know why Cisco was not playing man-to-man coverage. And here's the extra point from Team Fairbairn to make it 14-0. Oh my God. I'm so disappointed in this team. It feels like I'm living in this 2018 Jaguars nightmare all over again, and I hate it. I really do. Here's Fairbairn looking for the extra point. And he nails it. 14-0 Houston. Because you guys know in 2018, year after the AFC Championship, we started off the year 3-1, and then we sucked the rest of the year. And we struggled in week 1. I don't want to say what I want to say, but honestly, is it time to fire Press Taylor? I'm not even kidding either. Like, this is pathetic. Pathetic. How about you utilize Zay Jones and Christian Kirk every once in a while? Well, you're wondering where Kirk is, Jason. He doesn't even have a target yet. What's up, Kyle? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a fun time in the airport.
How much did you pay him? Christian
Kirk, like $80 million. He's a great player when we utilize him right, though, so I can't really complain. He had like 95 yards last week or something, so he does his job. I like Kirk. Maybe he is an overpay, but I don't care. I love Kirk. I wish Zach Wilson would throw an interception so I can get one. No, I thought you said he threw it. I was like, nope. The Patriots are already up 10-0. Good Lord. Mac Jones, 58-yard bomb to Ferron Cooper. What? Oh, no, Ferron Brown. Backup tight end action. 3rd-string tight end action, to be exact. So, other scores. Lions up 10-3 over the Falcons. The Chargers and the Vikings are now tied at 7. It's funny. I have Cousins as my starter in one league, and I have Herbert as my starter in another league. That's kind of funny. Dolphins are beating the Broncos 21-7, but Denver's in the red zone. The Browns are up 10-3 over the Titans. Bills up 10-0 over the Commanders. The Colts tied against the Ravens. Ooh. And the Patriots up 10-7. Minshew 90 passing yards and a touchdown to Zach Moss. Interesting. Right now, everything on my parlay looks like it could hit besides Jaguars money line. Take that as you will. I'm very upset right now, man. I mean, we were frauds, and like I said, I
only were good for 1 year.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just reliving a 2018 nightmare all over again. This is all this is. Like, if we go 5-11, like, dude, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, Brian Johnson.
Speaking of Johnsons, why ain't Antonio Johnson playing? What's up with this injury that came up out of nowhere? He was so good in the preseason. And he could really help out our secondary right now. Yeah, activate Doug Peterson's son. How about we don't? Here's Jamal Agnew off the kick return. Agnew past the 20, and he's brought down to 24. I mean, I don't like to hem and haw so early on in a broadcast, but Oh, my God. I mean, we're getting embarrassed by the worst team in the league at home. There is no sugarcoating. Yeah, they are. Maybe okay, I lied. The Cardinals are worse. Worst team in the AFC. What's the big deal? We're still talking about the 30th out of 32nd team in the league. Doesn't matter.
Who's 31st?
I don't know. They might even be 31st. Who else is 0-2? The Panthers are pretty bad right now. The Bears, maybe. I think the Texans could beat the Bears. They don't. Lawrence play action caught by Ingram. He gets wrapped up out of bounds anyways, and the poor linesman gets run over. There was a flag down. Good tackle out of bounds by Christian Harris. That's going to be offsides on the defense, so Jacksonville will get 5. Replay first down, 1st and 5, as Jerry Hughes, veteran D tackle. Former Bill and Jet. His, I believe, second season now with the Texans.
What would you guys do if J.J. Watt was still on that team?
No. Kid gave me nightmares. Love J.J. Watt as a person and a player, but he gave me nightmares. I envision J.J. Watt, and I just imagine just pounding Bortles and Minshew in the pocket every week. Oh, terrible. Fix it to ETN. They're going to throw to ETN off the play action down to the 45, and he's brought down to 46 by Jimmy Ward, and that's a first down for Jacksonville. Let's take a look here on the replay. They put Farrell in motion. Good fake. ETN. I mean, if this is how you have to get Lawrence passing yards, so be it. Let it be off play actions and screens. You were throwing screens the majority of last week anyway. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just run when you're in the red zone. ETN gets the handoff here, and he goes down to midfield. Second down, about 6 coming up for Jacksonville. So they'll substitute out Arnold, and they'll bring back out Ridley. I'm glad that Calvin Ridley injury was just a false alarm. He probably just got the wind knocked out of him. As if Ridley was down, this offense would have been even more depleted, and we would have to rely on Jamal Agnew even more than we already do. And that's something I do not want to happen. Second down and 6. I like Kirk, but we're going to have to use Agnew. He's going to have to run more routes. Here's Lawrence. Quick throw, and that's low. I mean, for Ridley. I don't even know why Lawrence threw that. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Oh, it's the Ridley.
Yeah, and it was low. Sheldon Rankins being double-teamed. What's going on here? You have to double-team Sheldon Rankins? Oh, my Lord. That's not a good sign. 3rd and 6. Doug Pearson is getting out-coached by a guy coaching his 3rd career game. Oh, my God. Anyway, 3rd down and 6. Lawrence, empty backfield. He has Kirk and Ingram bunched up to the right. It's a weird formation. Lawrence throws, caught by Kirk. It's going to be 4th and about 3, give or take. I go for it if I'm Jacksonville. Yeah, Shaquille Griffin, the guy we released, is having his revenge game on us right now, and he's playing well. I mean, 4th and 1. What's up, Zoe? Thanks for stopping by. So, Jaguars are 1 for 5 on 4th downs this season. It is 4th and 1. Now, you 100% go for it. You're in no man's land. If you punt it too deep, it's probably a touchback. Houston gets out to 20, and if you
Were the Jets frauds?
don't get it, what, the Jets?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They're playing bad.
Well, did you expect them to be good without Aaron Rodgers? I sure as hell didn't. Shaquille Griffin gets substituted out. Speaking of the devil. And we're going to go for it. Here's Brendan Strange. I think they have a 2 tight end set right here, Jacksonville. I'd run for it. Or actually, no, I do a QB sneak with Lawrence. I don't know what you do here. ETN's going to be set up to the way far left as a receiver. They're going to have Ingram 5 wide here. Ridley and Kirk to the right side. This is 4th and 1. This should be a run. Lawrence, low snap, throws. Ridley with the catch. First down to the 33. Oh, if that did not work, I would be calling for Press Taylor's head right now. A very, very late flag on the play. Hits to the face on Jacksonville. Oh, my God. And they have to replay 4th down. Oh, Brandon Sheriff with a rare penalty. Oh, that sucks. Jacksonville's best play of the day offensively gets ripped away. Clearly hands to the face on Sheldon Rankins there. Brandon Sheriff's one who's getting over $60 million. The captain of this offensive line, he commits a huge penalty there. That benefits Houston. Cook with the punt, and it rolls out of bounds at the 13. But what are we going to do if we don't get it? You might as well make it 21-0.
Run the ball again.
Yeah, I really wish we would.
Thank Bigsby.
He ain't getting much snaps.
It's not looking too good.
We're losing to Houston. Houston! This is bad. I knew I wasn't going insane when we struggled against the Colts week 1. I knew it. Everyone tried to tell me, oh, it's only week 1. I knew I wasn't going insane. Can we have Press Taylor like on the hot seat? I think it's about time us Jaguar fans finally say it.
Why don't you sign the guy that got resigned from the Bears?
What?
Who's the guy that got resigned from the Bears?
Oh, Roy Robertson Harris. He's good.
Yeah.
He's fine. He's great. He's a good run stopper for us. I like him. All right. Lions up 10-3 against the Falcons. They are in the red zone, so they're trying to make it a 2-possession game. Vikings, Chargers tied at 7. These Saints are still up 14-0 over the Packers. The Patriots still up 10-0 over the Jets. The Dolphins up 21-10 over the Broncos. The Browns are up 10-3 over the Titans. Bills still up 10-0 over the Commanders. And wouldn't you guess it, the Colts 10-7 over the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, by the way, has not thrown a pass attempt in a very long time. So I don't know if the Ravens are just constantly running.
Could not do that in Philly.
Yeah, you can't do it in Philly.
Michigan State. Can we get Brandon Staley?
You want Brandon Staley?
Yeah.
Why?
To be our offensive coordinator.
Who do you want him for?
Be our offensive coordinator.
You want for the Giants?
Oh, the guy that's the coach's was it Bruce Staley? The coach for the Chargers.
That's Brandon Staley.
Yeah.
You want the Eagles together?
To be our offensive coordinator because Shane Slayton was the Chargers offensive coordinator.
Right, you think that would be a good move?
What would be a good move? Brandon Staley to the Eagles?
If he gets fired.
I think as an offensive coordinator, he's an offensive genius. Absolutely.
Yeah, but Philly will be back in Super Bowl.
Maybe. You could at least your team could still talk about making a Super Bowl.
Man, Brian Johnson would step up. Yeah, what's the game?
1st and 10 as we head out of commercial break. At the 15, flag down, false start against Houston. And Houston's been committing a lot of penalties too, which is also driving me nuts. How have we not capitalized on this? False start again on Houston. And they'll back him up 5. That is Josh Jones, the Texan who was penalized.
Who's your rookie this year?
What position?
Like your start, like your first round pick.
Anton Harrison, right tackle. He's not bad.
Oh.
He had a bad week 1, but last week he played really well. What's up, London? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, boy. If only we had our NFL podcast, I'd be ripping Press Taylor to shreds. I'm trying to keep my composure since it's a broadcast right now. Stroud throws incomplete, looking for Woods. That was kind of a hospital pass. Asarius Williams was all over him. 2nd and 15 coming up. Update from the Dolphins. Broncos game. As I mentioned, they are up 21-10. H.E., the rookie, Devon H.E., with his first career touchdown.
It looks like they just found out their strategy against the Patriots.
What is it?
To run the ball.
Good. Brees Hall's a beast. I also can't believe Sam dropped Alvin Cook. That was kind of crazy. Anyway, Stroud. Fix it to Pierce. Quick throw to Nico Collins. And Collins' first catch of the day goes for 5. It's 3rd and 10. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Devin Lloyd with the tackle. Oh, well, I was at my house. I should have got my Devin Lloyd jersey.
Oh, my
Maybe that's why we're losing. I don't have my Devin Lloyd jersey with me right now.
There's Nico Collins.
Yeah, Nico Collins, first catch of the game, a gain of 5. That puts Stroud at 113. 3rd and 10. Time for Dual to get a little loud here. Good Lord, this defense being hung out to dry for the 3rd straight week. 3rd and 10 for Stroud. Takes the snap. Stroud throws up the middle. Tipped and almost picked. Darius Williams dropped the interception off of the original deflection. 4th and 10. That's okay. The Jacksonville's still going to get the ball, but wow. Almost 2 interceptions there for Jacksonville. Lloyd, it deflected off of Lloyd's hands. And then Darius Williams. I mean, that's right in the breadbasket. Get the pick. Darius Williams. Lloyd did all that effort to knock it down and essentially give him a freebie pick. But Darius Williams' first pick in a Jaguar uniform will still have to wait. Sentner to punt it away from his own end zone. This is a good punt. This one's got to land. Agnew slipped, and the ball's going to roll to the 31. Give me a break. Should have been down to the 38.
Shiloh Sanders in the draft this year?
He might be, but after yesterday, I'll tell you one thing, though. After yesterday, his draft stock plummeted. It plummeted through the ceiling, through the living room, through the basement.
That's only one game, okay?
Yeah, against the 10th best team in the country. You gotta perform well in games like those. His offensive line was pretty bad, though. I give him the benefit of the doubt.
They need what's his name? Travis Hunter.
Yeah, they do. He wouldn't have made much of a difference yesterday, though.
The Jets are 4th and 1. Okay.
Oh, Tyreek Hill got a touchdown. That's good for one of my fantasy teams.
How many fantasy teams do you have?
3. But I only pay attention to 2. The Lions were – it's still 3rd and goal at the 6. Oh, because I hit the 2-minute warning. I'm like, what's taking Detroit forever to score? Actually, funny enough, no score changes across the National Football League. Oh, the Bills scored? Did they make it?
What's taking them so long to score?
I don't know.
Isn't it?
Not in this drive, but
Are they got a field goal?
Sam Howell threw his first career interception.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, you're an Eagles fan. Okay, that's allowed. Oh. You both are definitely rooting against the Commanders. Never mind.
yes.
I got Eagles. I got fucking Eagles to my right. I got Giants to my left. Yeah. And whenever I mention Sam Howell's name in a negative way, it's certainly going to make both of you. Well, you got to hope that the Commanders start losing so the Giants don't come in last in the division.
I don't care if we go last at this point.
You're like, you want Bo Nix.
I want a good draft pick.
You want Caleb Williams. You want Sanders. You want Drake
Shiloh.
May. I'm sorry, bro, but I mean, I've watched the whole first half of the week 1 game, the whole first half of the week 2 game, and like all of Thursday Night Football. And
Shiloh.
Daniel Jones is not him.
Yeah, you paid him $60 million a year.
$40 million.
$40 million a year.
Brutal. For what he brings to the table, you might as well have paid Barkley. Who
They got
cares
the
if he's
first
running back?
down.
Oh, the Jets got a 4th and 1. That's cool. Enough goes.
I'm
ETN
sick of Barkley, too.
down to the 36.
Offensive weapon.
Because he whined like a baby just so he got an extra $2 million.
Philadelphia.
Give me a
He's
break.
also made of glass.
Yeah, it becomes. Look at DeAndre Smith. He was made of glass, and now look what he's doing.
That is true. 85 yards rushing it was last Thursday against Minnesota. I mean, that's a crazy long break for the Eagles. You play a Thursday night game into a Monday night game, you are well rested. If they come out slow against Tampa Bay tomorrow, I'm going to be shocked. Ingram in motion, 2nd and 6. That's offsides on Houston. I hope. You want a Sunday game? You got a
I
Sunday
just
game.
want a
in couple
regular
weeks.
game. We have all these prime time.
I'm so happy. I got 3 primetime games, and we're probably gonna be getting flexed out of 2 of those, but whatever. Anyways, we have a offsides on Houston. I'll make it 2nd and 1. Well, I mean, if the Jaguars continue to suck, you can kiss the primetime games against Cincinnati and Baltimore goodbye. It did. When?
No.
I haven't been paying attention. You're right, though. It did stop. Holy crap. The alarm that was going off stopped. Thank goodness. Kurt Hinish, defensive tackle, was the guilty party for Houston. 2nd and 1. ETN, the running back. Oh, no. We're going to get backed up 5 again. Ugh. It's so frustrating. Ridley with a false start, and right back to where we were, 2nd and 6. Oh, come on, dude. You're standing offsides, Calvin. Ugh, come on.
Hey, he hasn't played football for you.
I don't care. There's no reason why in week 1 he was like the 3rd best receiver in all of football, and by week 3 he's right back to behind Christian Kirk in the depth chart. This is ridiculous. ETN off the halfback screen needed 6, got 7 first down. Man, I haven't gotten this upset commentating a Jaguars game since the 2020 season, and that was when we were actually terrible. Oh my Lord. Again, I mean, if you just, we're going to throw halfback screens to ETN, and that's how Lawrence gets passing yards. As I said before, so be it. Got 77 total yards, 51 on the ground, 26 through the air. Lawrence, 1st and 10. They snap it right before the 2-minute warning. Lawrence looks to the left. Pass is caught. Tim Jones, his first reception. And it's down to the 46. I see Tim Jones out there since Parker Washington's inactive. All right. Minute 55 to go. 2nd quarter. 14-0. Oh. What's up, Lucia? Thanks for stopping by. My friend from Cali.
Oh no, I'm scared on Monday. He'll get injured on Monday.
What are you going on? What are you going on about?
Every injury, major injury, been on Monday night games.
What's blood waffling about?
Nate Shell got a season-ending injury.
Okay, the top 25 have been ranked. Georgia 1, Michigan 2, Texas 3, Ohio State 4, Florida State at 5. I love how they keep on winning and they keep on going down. Penn State at 6, Washington at 7, the Trojans at 8, Ducks at 9. Oregon only went up 1 spot? That's bogus. Utah at 10, Notre Dame at 11. They're lucky they're still ranked that high despite the loss against Ohio State yesterday. Alabama at 12, LSU 13, Oklahoma 14, North Carolina 15, Washington State at 16. They did beat Oregon State, though. Duke is 17, Miami's 18th. Yep, there's Oregon State at 19. Ole Miss lost. They were dropped down to 20th. Tennessee 21, Florida 22, Gator Chomp. Missouri at 23, Kansas 24, Fresno State at 25, over Louisville? They put Fresno State on the top 25 over Louisville? That's stupid. They are 5-0, and their quarterback, who was draft eligible, just threw 5 touchdowns yesterday. Georgia's won.
Where's
LSU was like 14, 15.
Where's Alabama?
14 or 15.
Oh, fuck Alabama.
Hey, no F-bombs on the stream, please. Thank you. I don't care if you, I don't really care if it slips out occasionally, but no intentional F-bombs on stream.
It's Tony Pollard.
We ain't playing. I have Pollard on one of my teams. It's 4th and 2 for the Jets. Is it 4th and 2 for the Jets? The Browns are up 13-3 over the Titans. That's about the only positive thing I can say. But now the Colts are winning. So you guys realize if Indianapolis and Houston wins today and the Titans lose, everyone in the South is 1-2.
Who the heck is that guy?
It's D'Amico Ryans, their head coach, who is out coaching a Super Bowl winner in Doug Peterson.
That was 2018.
2nd and 5. Lawrence has a 2-minute warning. He's going to run a little scamper. First down. Lawrence with a gain of 9 off one of the most bizarre rushing attempts you'll ever see. He pump faked. He ran all the way to the left, cut back all the way to the right, and he got a first down. Oh, that was a nice run, though. What? I mean, dude, do anything. Spark up this team, baby. Do anything. Brendan Sheriff got put on his butt, though. He got shoved down to the ground. At the 45, Lawrence pump fakes, throws, and out of the reach of ETN, no PI, and it's 2nd and 10. Blake Cashman once again. It could have been Blake Cashman, former Jet, doing a good job this passing game for the Texans defense. 77 yards on the day for Lawrence, and both teams still have all 3 timeouts with 1:18 to go in this first half. That Lawrence rushing first down, though, was crazy. Agnew put in motion. Lawrence throws down the sideline. Ridley, it's knocked away. That's a one-on-one ball. Steven Nelson knocked it away. It's 3rd and 10.
The Jets are taking a field goal.
Take a look, Ridley. Left side of the screen. Man-on-man coverage. Tight man-on-man coverage by Steven Nelson. Good swat. Ridley tried to dive for it. It was in his fingertips for a second. I'm not going to really blame Ridley for that. It was just great man-on-man coverage. Lawrence probably should have pump faked and took a check down or something. So they could have gotten some yards. They did not. Instead, it is 3rd and 10. Lawrence 2 for 3 on 3rd downs today. Lawrence fires down the middle this time. Agnew made the catch. He fumbled, and Blake Cashman jumps on top of it for Houston.
Damn.
Bro, Agnew got popped after he made the first down catch. I can't even throw this roster anymore, dude. I'm just getting so frustrated. Like, come on. I mean, ball is way out. Ball is way out before his knee touches the ground. Yep, give Houston the ball. First down.
The Jets got points.
I mean, that's not Agnew's fault at all. That's such a good play by Houston, but it's so frustrating. They finally had a drive where it looked like they could score. And then, by the grace of God, the Houston Texan player becomes 2004 Brian Dawkins and gets the ball loose. Give me a break. Stroud a handoff. It's such a good play by Houston, but I gotta look at this from the perspective of the Jaguars still kind of suck. 2nd and 3 as Singletary gets a gain of 7. Houston's going no huddle. They're trying to make this a 3-possession lead heading into the half. Stroud pumps. And Josh Allen's in his face. Singletary gets hit by Jenkins, and Singletary pushed out of bounds. That's a loss of 5, 3rd and 7. He got pushed out of bounds, didn't he? Why is the clock still running? Thank you. Someone was sleeping at the clock operator position. Good Lord. Put back 6 seconds on the clock. That's ridiculous. Or did Jacksonville have to call a timeout?
Why would you guys call it that?
So we could get the ball back? I don't know.
At how much seconds?
Like 30 something?
30 seconds. You guys believe you can score in 30 seconds?
Nah. You throw a quick pass and you kick a field goal. You never know. 3rd down and 6. They do put 35 seconds back on the clock. Jaguars do receive the second half kick. I guess that's another reason why you could try to get a drive going. Score heading into the half. Dell in motion. He goes from right to left. Stroud with Singletary as the running back. Stroud takes the snap. Step back, fires a first to Tank Dell, brought out of bounds by Tyson Campbell, and they're going to say Bell caught the pass out of bounds. It didn't look like that at all, but let's check out the replay. Live speed, I thought this was a first down for Dell. He has possession. Ooh, the question is, does that left foot go down? I think it did. They're going to say it didn't. 4th and 6. Jacksonville has to use 1 timeout instead of 2. And they will get the ball, and I would be irate if Jacksonville just kneeled out the ball. I would be very upset. You have the chance. You're getting the ball at the end of the half. No harm, no foul. Go out there and try to kick a field goal. And I think D'Amico Ryans wants to. Well, we're inside 2 minutes, so Ryan can't challenge. This is going to be a booth review. And again, if this is a catch, then the question remains, is it 4th and inches or is it a first down? I think even if he makes the catch, I think it is 4th and inches. From that angle, they don't really – this is, I think, the best angle we're going to get. I kind of want an overhead shot, but we're not going to get that. That's the closest we're going to get. Both feet are in bounds. This should be a catch. The question is it a first down or is it 4th and inches?
Can you go down and take down minutes?
I doubt it.
Chargers are in the red zone.
Good, I need Justin Herbert to do something. Dean Blandino explaining. The Jets are indeed on the board. It is 10-3 New England.
They have a chance to come back.
Colts up 10-7 over the Ravens at the half. The Bills up 16-0 over the Commanders. Browns still up 13-3 over the Titans. Dolphins still up 21-10 over the Broncos. 17-0 Saints over the Packers. 13-3 Lions over the Falcons. And Vikings Chargers 10-7. What?
Packers scored?
No, it's still 17-0.
Matt Jones, incomplete pass.
Are you watching the game, or are you just like
look?
You are literally watching box scores?
Yeah.
How about you go pull up Red Zone on your phone or something?
Because I download stream too.
'Cause I'm happy I belong if you feel.
I got Tank down.
Oh.
I got Nico down.
Who is Nico Dell?
I don't know. They have 2 Dells.
Oh, the Texans have 2 Dells?
Yes.
Nico Dell? He is not on my roster. And this is off Wikipedia,
Oh, Nico Dell.
where they have the whole entire injury reserve list and practice squad. They're taking a long time reviewing this. So they're if they're reviewing it for this long, then it's either did Dell get the first down or not, because then this is clearly a catch. Yeah, he's not on there, right?
Wait. I'm going to go as far here.
The booth review is an incomplete pass. Again, so if this is incomplete, it's going to be 4th and 6. Jacksonville will get the ball with about probably 23 or so seconds left, and I guess I could try to rush down the field and get a field goal with 2 timeouts. They take off the headset. Let's see what the call is. The receiver did hold on to the grounds. Both feet, it looked like we're in bounds. It is a catch. Call's reversed. So it's a catch for Houston. Now the question is, do you get the first down or not? And considering Houston's in the huddle, they did first down. What?
Number 3. Travelers 2.
Tank Dell's number 3.
I thought he was number 9.
Nope. Number 9 is Jordan, the man who caught second touchdown for Houston. 14-0, 32 seconds left. A huge 3rd and 6 conversion for the Texans. They keep the drive alive at the 44. Stroud chucks up a prayer, and he overthrows Tank Dell. Dell wanting a flag. He's not going to get it. 2nd and 10, and Jason barking at Tank Dell to make a catch, even though that was thrown worse than 2020 Carson Wentz.
Hey.
He wanted PI on Tyson Campbell. It was man-to-man coverage. The ball was overthrown anyway, so
It looks
I
like the Jaguars
agree
are
with the no
desperate for
call.
Chris Claybrooks.
Chris Claybrooks, he's gonna make matters worse. Keep him off the field. He got arrested twice this offseason, man. Like, I'm sorry, I lose so much respect for you. Here's Dalton Schultz, and Schultz's first catch of the game goes for 9. Houston has all 3 timeouts. I don't know why they were trying to rush to the line. They used their first timeout. They're down to 2.
Justin Herbert shows a touchdown.
Rushing.
No pass.
Oh, good.
The Patriots miss a field goal.
Chad Ryland missed his first career field goal.
Yeah.
57
57-yarder. Look at that guy. 14-0 against the Jaguars.
I'm just quiet because I'm trying to comprehend how this is happening. I'm getting so mad right now. This is ridiculous. 3rd and 1. Stroud throws in a tight window. Robert Woods that time.
What?
15 seconds left. And Houston calls another timeout. Well, there they are. They're in field goal range now. Oh, goody. Give Houston another 3. I know Jacksonville was a second-half team last year, but oh, my God. This is
Go big.
ridiculous. They're going to run the ball, and then they're going to kick their field goal.
I think they should throw up the tank out. That'd be the smartest option.
I think they should just go for a field goal. Where are they at on the field right now?
Oh, they're at like the 45, give or take. They're in field goal range. Oh, they're at the 39. Stroud takes the snap. Trying to go even further. Woods cannot reel in the highlight reel catch. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. 11 seconds left. I think Houston should just run, kick their field goal, go into halftime up 17-0. I had a sneaky suspicion because the Texans always play the Jaguars tough. We were going to lose today's game. You know, like, there's one thing if you lose, like, a hard-fought, like, 27-24 game or whatever, like, you know.
21-0.
Yeah, I mean, this is getting brutal. And even if we win, I can't even be happy because then that meant we barely escaped the Texans. So I can't even be happy with this win. Stroud down the middle. Pass is caught by Nico Collins. Collins still going. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. He's down to the 10. Brought down by Jenkins. There's one timeout. There's no need to spike it. There's still one timeout. Nico finally remembers, and he starts calling for the timeout himself. And that went from a really long field goal attempt to a very short field goal attempt for Green Fairbairn. We can make it 17-0 before we head to the half, and I'll do a grin and I'll probably step aside for the rest of halftime. I'm sorry if halftimes are very uneventful, but
Raheem Mostert's doing everything.
Raheem Mostert was doing great last week. Who has him in our fantasy league? Does anyone even have him? I'll pick him up. I got to pick up Mostert. I need a running back to begin with. So here's a 28-yard chip shot for Raheem Fairbairn. He's 5 for 6 on the season. This is a 28-yard attempt. Fox really zoomed this out for whatever reason, but the kick is good. 17-0 at the half. Keegan does? Oh, I could trade for him, no problem.
Oh, my God. Every trade I do, I get people.
Because you try these blockbusters, dude. I'm going after Raheem Mostert. We're just in silence because Jaguars. I haven't seen the Jaguars play this bad of a game offensively since they played Houston last year at home, Week 5. All right, we're gonna do a quick NFL grid, and then I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my halftime and try to come back in a much more positive mood because I'm getting really mad right now with how this team's performing, and that's putting it really lightly. We are awful. I mean,
Friday when they played the Cowboys.
That's well, It's
It ain't.
that was 26-0.
That was 26-0 to a good team. We are losing 17-0 to, again,
It's just
the
another-
worst team in the AFC on paper.
I hate the Cowboys, so-
Jalen Mills.
Jalen Mills for Patriots Eagles. Good job. I'm also going to get another Eagles legend.
Rudy Ford.
Patriots Lions will be LeGarrette Blount. I could also do Rudy Ford. Jaguars legend too, Rudy Ford. I like them. We got LeGarrette Blount or Patriots Lions. Patriots Niners. I could do Randy Moss, but I feel like that's way too easy, so I'm trying to come up with a harder one. I don't think Mostert ever played on the Patriots, so we're just going to go with Randy Moss. There we go. Packers, Niners. Where is he? I have him right here. Where is he? Kadar Coleman. There we go. 0.24%. How about that? Jamal Williams, yep, for Lions Packers. That's probably going to be a big answer, though, but whatever. Probably what everyone's thinking. That's what I thought right away. Where is he? Why do you hate Tua?
I hate him in Madden stuff.
Yeah, because he's left-handed. Yeah, 78% on the Jamal Williams. All right. 30-plus passing touchdown season since 1999 for the Niners, the Eagles, and the Lions. 30. Did Wentz ever have a 30 touchdown passing season?
Didn't Nick Foles?
Did not. And I know Foles had 27 in 2013. We'll just go with Hurts. What?
Hurts never had it.
30? Oh, I thought he did last year. Okay, well, rip. Perfect grid. Go Jeff Garcia. Oh! Now I'll do I could do Jeff Garcia for all of these, funny enough.
Sam Bradford.
Sam Bradford definitely didn't.
What about like Vic?
Vic, I don't think so. And then definitely Stafford or Goff. I'll go Goff. I'll pay my respects to Jared Goff. Who did we miss? McNabb. Well, yeah, if I didn't guess, yeah. All right, 8 out of 9. It's pretty good. I'm really happy with the Ford and the Coleman, though. Jalen Mills, kind of a rare one.
Will Anderson.
Will Anderson blocking kicks. I'm scared to play a lot of these Texans players moving forward, dude. I'm so scared. So scared. All right. Cardinals, Panthers, last one. Oh, we're going to go with, I don't know if
Marvin Mims.
who started Marvin Mims? Get Anthony Sherman, former fullback for the Cardinals there, and the Chiefs. We will go Bears.
Look at Dak Prescott. You better give me a lot of points.
Bears and Chiefs match up at 4 o'clock.
What a great game that's going to be.
Yeah,
That's good.
what a slaughter. We'll go Steve Fuller, quarterback from the 80s. Bears, Raiders. We'll go a quarterback from the 70s, Vince Evans. Yeah, 1%, baby. We'll go Rodney Hudson for Raiders, Cardinals. Bears, Panthers. We'll go Mushim Muhammad. You could also, of course, do DJ Moore, but I'll go with the lesser-known receiver. And then we'll go Robbie Anderson for Cardinals, Panthers. 1,000-yard season for the Panthers. Steve Smith. Raiders. We'll go Jerry Rice. I don't know if he ever did it with the Raiders, though. No, I guess he did 10%. And then we'll go Kelsey for the Chiefs. Why not? All right. Easy 9 for 9. Easy 9 for 9. All right. We're going to step aside here for the rest of halftime. Hope you guys have been enjoying the stream so far. Yeah, 17-0 Houston at the half. This has been brutal. This has been absolutely brutal. But the Jaguars do have one more half to turn things around before I start calling for Press Taylor's head. We're at halftime, 17-0 Houston. We'll see you when the third is about to start. PCA. All right. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone. Second half just getting underway. Fairbairn will kick it off to Jamal Agnew, who will return it a yard deep inside his own end zone. Agnew goes to the outside, and he goes out of bounds around the 32-yard line. What a nice return from Jamal Agnew. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered for Jacksonville. Must-score drive here if they're going to stay alive in this football game. Derek Carr's injured. Uh-oh. Looks like Taysom Hill might be coming in.
Fuck, I didn't start.
Saints! Knock it off with that.
Sorry.
Why he apologizing to me?
All good. I mean, you're lucky I got my streams at 13 plus. God forbid that happens. And so people can chat, which is nice. You don't get that option if I make the streams under 13 years old. Here's ETN, the gain of 9. The Colts are up 13-7 over the Ravens. And we are losing to the worst team in the AFC. This is crazy. Here's the results for the Jaguars in the first possession. Missed field goal, a punt, a blocked field goal, which was returned back like 30 yards. Another punt, and another fumble. And Brandon McManus playing a very mediocre game today in the kicking department. Really making me wish we did not cut Riley Patterson. Here's ETN up the gut and a gain of 14. Not a bad run. Right back, we have Root Beer Float Protein Shake. Shameless sponsor. Maybe that will give the Jaguars some motivation here to pick up this slack. ETN, 15 rushes, 79 yards. 104 total. He is far from the reason why Jacksonville is losing in this game. The key difference, Calvin Ridley dropped on third down. Here's ETN down to the 35. This guy thinks he's funny.
What?
Brendan. He says, "Hi, Grant." I appreciate it, though. Hey, like up the stream. It gives me more views. We got to get the 500 subs so I can maybe get paid for streaming. That would be fun. 2nd and 5. Here's Bigsby off the carry. He breaks off a tackle, and he gets a gain of 11. And whenever the Jaguars make a great play, there's a flag. And the same thing happened here. Bigsby had a great run, and it's going to be a false start on the offense. What?
Let's go.
This tastes weird. Not that it's bad, it just tastes weird. Yeah. Luke Farrell was the guilty party for an illegal formation. And it'll be 2nd and 10 for Jacksonville.
What's going to talk on your stream?
2nd down and 10. Here's ETN off the screen. ETN's going to get a gain of 16 yards. Keep Kyle on that phone if he's bringing us good luck.
Kyle. Hey, Kyle. For the Jag.
Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of giving us good luck. One play, he's on the phone. Boom. Jacksonville goes inside the red zone. Bouncing off 2 tacklers before Jimmy Murray brings him down. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. Lawrence over 100 yards on the day. Quick throw to Ingram. Ingram shows stiff arm, and he powers his way for a gain of 2 before he is brought down. It is going to be 2nd down and 8 coming up. Brought down the play by number 39, who is not on my roster. That could be D'Angelo Russ. He is a corner who does not have the number on my jersey list. 2nd down and 8.
Uh-oh.
Brandon Sheriff, who committed a penalty on another Jaguar 3rd down conversion.
Very large, snatch the ball.
Lawrence has it. He throws. Tipped, incomplete.
Watch.
Oh, that was dangerous, and that could have been a pick for Steven Nelson in and out of the hands. Was that Bigsby? Oh, man, he has had a hard time catching the football this season.
That's why you put trash.
Yeah, it was. Tank! Oh, my God. Great power runner, but this is like his fourth drop of the season already, and I've just about had it with Tank Bigsby in the receiving end. Ernest Johnson is a good receiving back. Get him out there. Oh, my Lord. 3rd and 8. And a false start on us. 3rd and 12. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lordy Loo-hoo. I can't even believe it. Sheriff's second penalty of the game. Since when does Brandon Sheriff turn into Luke Jokel? When did that happen? 3rd and 12 now. It is disrespect. Well, I don't care. Motivate yourself. This is sad. We're losing to the worst team.
Ovations to their players.
They're down in 13. Lawrence takes the snap. Lawrence gonna chuck up a deep pass. End zone incomplete. And a flag. Jimmy Ward on Calvin Ridley. And I think they're going to call Ward for offensive pass interference. Yep, that was really tight man-to-man coverage. He should have stayed in San Francisco. Why would you leave a Super Bowl contender for this team? I have no idea. Christian Kirk ran a beautiful route. Probably would have been a touchdown if you threw to Ridley. Instead, he took the chance to, if you threw to Kirk, he took the chance to Ridley. Defensive PI all the way. 1st and goal for Jacksonville. Finally to get on the board here. Bigsby the running back. 1st and 10. Bigsby shifts from right to left. Takes the handoff up the gut. Touchdown Tank Bigsby. His 2nd of the season in Jacksonville. Finally on the board here. They cut the possession deficit down to 2.
Looks like Tank Bigsby is trying to be
Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon, but Tank Bigsby, just powerful runner out of Auburn. And he gets the rushing touchdown. Lawrence and Peterson realizing, hey, we were a second half team last year. We got to calm ourselves. We might be going for 2.
Philly be calling be calling
904 City, probably. Here's the extra point, and it's good from Brandon McManus, 17-7. There you go, Tank Bigsby touchdown. Yay! At least we aren't getting shut out by the worst team in the AFC. At least that's good.
How much touchdowns does Tank Bigsby need for you to get his jersey?
A few.
That's a few.
I don't know. I mean, I'm getting ETNs before Bigsby.
Yeah, you get Bigsby.
Why? ETN's such a better player.
Bigsby, man.
He's not bad. Again, bro, all he needs to do is just catch a pass. Like, be like ahead of the line of scrimmage.
He's a power guy.
I know, but catch the ball. Like, get Ernest in the game. I don't care.
Ernest is a waste.
Yeah, he kind of is. But Jermichael Hasty's out, so he's not bad to have as a 3.
If the Jets scored here, they're down by 3.
Oh, it's 13-3.
Yeah. Zach Wilson finds Dalvin Cook. 3rd. Good.
Oh, there he is. I'm like, Derek Jeter. What the heck? Oh, yeah, Jameis Winston's in. I said Taysom Hill. I honestly forgot Jameis Winston was the backup. That's been so forgettable.
Yeah, Wilson took some 3rd and 3, and now it's 4th.
Well, at least we aren't the Broncos.
They're playing the toughest team.
Dolphins are up 35-10. Jesus. And the Colts are still winning. What the heck is going on? Yeah, no, the Dolphins are bopping the Broncos right now. Bills Commanders, well, what a shocker. The Commanders played a real team, and Sam Howell has 3 picks.
Let's go.
Rip Sam Howell being a potential franchise quarterback week 18 to week 2. That's brutal.
I gotta wait for Dak Prescott to get in the game.
Dak, what?
I gotta wait for Dak to put up points.
He needs to throw me a touchdown to Lamb. If the Jaguars win this game, then my parlay is right back on schedule, boys. Actually, well, Browns and Titans are going to hit the over, or they're going to hit the under, so never mind.
Look at now, man.
We touch back by McManus. And out to the 25 goes Houston.
What a catch by Tate.
Shut up. Yeah, over Rashawn Jenkins. That was incredible. All right. Well, I mean, if Bigsby, if he continues to be that goal line back, we rarely utilized him against Kansas City last week. And honestly, that could have been the reason why we lost, is because we just didn't know how to run the ball properly. This week, we're beginning to run the ball quite a bit and quite smoothly. Stroud throws a screen. And going not far is Michi. He's brought down by Jeremy Ledbetter, a gain of 5, and there's a flag. John Michi's great. Of course, he missed all of last year. Yep, due to cancer. He beat that. He was inactive his first week with a lower body injury. They made his NFL debut last week, caught a touchdown, and has a couple of receptions in this one, but there is a flag. It's going to be holding against the Texans, and I think the guilty party there is George Fant, his second flag of the game, and Houston has not been doing themselves favor. They have been committing a lot of penalties. Just an offensive line that's been weakened. They are without Charlie Heck. They are without Tyus Howard. And they're without Keon Green. I still feel like they are struggling, the Jaguars' pass rush. 1st and 18. Woods in motion. Stroud throws the screen. Here's Pierce.
Looking for the blocks.
Brought down to the 26. Another nice tackle by Jeremy Ledbetter. 2nd and long here for Houston. We'll mark it 2nd and 7. Stroud 162 on the day with a touchdown to his backup tight end, Brevin Jordan, back in the second quarter. 2nd and 7 for Stroud under center. Pierce, the running back, staying back at the 19, takes the snap up the middle. He is brought down. Oh, and another nice tackle there. Roy Robertson-Harris. Again, best run-stopping defensive player on this team. Along with the help of Okun and Walker, it's going to be 3rd and long. And look at Okun doing the John Cena. You can't see me. I don't know what that was about. Fire me up. Play my time is now. I'm kidding. Don't. That will get me copyrighted in a second. 3rd down and 8. Coming up here for the Texans. They get out of the huddle. Stroud. He's been under center quite a bit here, and he's again gonna go under center. They have not utilized shotgun. Oh no, never mind. He's in shotgun here. 3rd and 8. Stroud, quick throw down the middle, and it's dropped. It may have been batted. It might have been batted by Trayvon Walker. It was Nico Collins, the intended man. Jacksonville forces the punt, and with their touchdown, they are finally, I got to emphasize that, gaining momentum in this game. No, that's just a drop. Campbell never even had a hand on it. That is just a drop by Collins.
Is that a bad pass?
Now, that was a great pass by Stroud. Low in the receiver's hands. Collins just gotta make a better play on the ball. Agnew's gonna fair catch it at the 32. He gets a little pat on the helmet by Kadar Holman. All right, Jacksonville cut the deficit down to 10. They're getting the ball back. 9:19 to go, third quarter. Oh, good. I was getting really frustrated. Finally, we're showing some life.
It looks like Jets defense is showing life.
If the Jets won, it would be funny. I have the Pats winning, but it would be hysterical. Like, I'm all on board for a Jets win.
Let's go Jets.
I am all on board for the upset.
Your middle name Raymond?
No, it's not.
No, I'm just guessing because it says GRN.
Not Ray.
Ray.
Ray, don't tell him the middle name. Let him
Ronald.
keep guessing.
I'll let him keep it. Wait, you're guessing
Richard.
mine?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it is an R, but I ain't
Richard.
saying what. No.
Brian.
No.
Rachel.
What? I feel like we need to include the what? Like when Stone Cold Steve Austin was doing a promo.
Jason, keep doing it.
Rin.
What?
Ryan.
What?
Electra. Ronaldo.
What?
What? I'm not Spanish. Well, I kind of am, but not really. I have like
Greece.
no.
What?
I have like 3% heritage from like Argentina, but that's about it.
Richie.
What?
What?
Maybe you said it and I just wasn't
No, he hasn't
listening.
said it.
He hasn't said it. Okay.
I don't know any other R name.
Oh my god.
Wait. Is it an obvious name?
I wouldn't say
I'd
obvious.
say it's
But
kind of
If
obvious.
it's someone's first name,
Yeah,
yeah, it could be someone's first name.
it is someone's first name.
right? Is someone with this name younger?
Yes.
Do I know this person?
Yes.
Yes, you know this person very well.
Robert.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah, Robert.
Anyways. That was our first touchdown since the fourth quarter of week 1. Oh my god. Anyway, Jacksonville getting the ball back after their punt. Christian Kirk put in motion ETN, the running back, and he will take it to the left and a gain of 3, engulfed by the Texans defensive line.
You know my middle name?
No.
I forget Brendan's name. I'm not going to lie.
Brendan James Jennings.
Nope.
That does have a ring to it, though.
Brendan
Does.
Gerald Jennings.
Gerald.
Brendan Walker Jennings.
Nope.
Brendan White Jennings.
What?
Oh, Lord.
Brendan,
2nd and 7. Lawrence, ETN,
Brendan
the
Jesse
running
Jennings.
back to the left.
Brendan Jesse
They
Jennings.
fake it to ETN.
Brendan
Lawrence, he's got to
Jennings.
throw it. He does to Ingram. That's
Brendan
great pocket
Jennings.
awareness. Evan Ingram with a gain of
Brendan
6. It's going to be
Jennings.
3rd down and 1. Well,
Brendan
that was
Jennings.
fantastic pocket.
Brendan Jennings.
That was fantastic pocket
Brendan
concentration by
Jennings.
Lawrence.
Brendan
The
Jennings.
fake, and then he threw to the left side as he was right about to get hit, and Ingram pulls it in. Look at how quickly the offensive line has struggled here. Look at Kirk. He's wide open at the 40. The pocket collapsed so quickly, Lawrence could not make the right read. 3rd and 1. ETN, the running back, to his left. Lawrence takes the snap. 2-step drop. Lawrence fires down the middle. Nice catch by Jamal Agnew. 1st down. Jamal Agnew, the ex-Lion, who scored his first career touchdown against the Giants back in week 2 of the 2017 season off a punt return. And that's why he is such an electric return man for the Jaguars and the lines before that. First and 10 now for the Jaguars, fresh off the first down reception by Agnew. At midfield, the fake, the pitch to ETN. Lawrence throws up the back foot, wide open. Ingram to the 30. Ingram out of bounds at the 20. A gain of 29. And Jacksonville once again in the red zone. This offense finally clicking together. If I was Doug Pearson, I would have said, press, your job's in trouble if you don't start calling a better game. And Evan Ingram with a beauty, 29 yards off the play action. That's what Lawrence is most money at, play action.
I thought that was Zay Jones.
Well, that was Evan Ingram all the way, baby. 67 yards after the catch this season. That's the most among tight ends in the league. I don't know how that's not Kittle, but anyways, first and 10 at the 22. Hand up goes. ETN is swallowed up by 4 dark blue uniforms. Nothing and like it there. And second and 12 coming up.
Be in the game.
And he would have also lost 2 yards.
Know.
I know. Jerry Hughes on the tackle with the help of number 94. It's going to be Khalil Davis. 103-47, the rushing yards in favor of Jacksonville. Statistically, Jacksonville's been the better team. Just got capitalized when they're in the red zone. Lawrence, a quick throw, pass caught. Tim Jones hit out of bounds at the 19. It's going to be third and long. You wonder what, even if Jacksonville kicks a field goal, that's all good because you make it a one-possession game with plenty of time to come back. That very fast-paced game. Just over the 2-hour mark, and we already have 5.5 minutes left in this third quarter. Third down and 6. Jacksonville trying to hopefully score 7 here, and that will make it a 3-point game. Again, a field goal, that is okay here. They put Kirk from left to right. Lawrence under duress. He's got to step up. Lawrence is brought down. 4th and 3 coming up. Well, it looked like he had an opening for a second. What? I think Lawrence would be pretty good with Garrett Wilson, but I still think the Jets would not do that good. I don't know. They'd probably be being the Patriots right now. We'll put it that way. 33-yard attempt for Brand McManus, who is having a horrendous day. He's 0 for 2. He shanked one wide right, and then he got this second attempt blocked. 33-yard attempt, and third time is a charm. 17-10. All right, one-possession game. Jacksonville done messing around. It was a 29-yard catch and run by Evan Ingram, which set up Jacksonville in prime field position for the field goal attempt.
Right. You think if the Jets got the number 1 pick and got Trevor Lawrence, the Jaguars would have picked up Zach Wilson?
I absolutely do, and I am beyond thankful. Nope, I wanted Justin Fields. Like, after Lawrence, like, if for whatever reason we didn't take Trevor Lawrence at number 1, I wanted Fields.
Okay, so you still want Trevor Lawrence?
Oh, of course. He was always my one. I wanted it when Lawrence, Fields, Lance, Mac Wilson. I've never been a Zach Wilson fan, ever. I always thought he kind of stunk.
The Jaguars?
I think he would be doing just about as good as he's doing on the Jets. Not good at all. And I think we would have never traded Gardner Minshew either. I think Minshew would still be our backup if we had Wilson. I definitely want Minshew to start over Wilson. So the Ravens scored. What does that make it? Another one. His second of the game. Good for him. Good for Lamar. All right. The Lions up 13-3 over the Falcons. Chargers up 14-10 over the Vikings. Saints up still up 17-0 over the Packers. 35-13 Miami. And Miami's in the red zone once again, trying to put that game out of reach. Browns beating the Titans 20-3. Bills up 16-0 over the Commanders. Ravens take the 14-13 lead over the rate of the Colts, and the Patriots up 13-3 over the Jets in a game that looks about just as boring as Saints Packers, if I'm being brutally honest. What?
The Packers are finally driving.
Good.
And look, it's Dion.
We still hyping up that man after yesterday? I knew Colorado was fraudulent. Nah, and I'd called Oregon winning by more than 3 possessions.
Jacksonville Jaguars are fraudulent.
Just as fraudulent as the Eagles last year. What?
Hey, we at least made it last year.
Yeah, you had a Mickey Mouse Super Bowl.
No, they
Played the Giants and the Niners with Josh Johnson. Yawn. Wake me up when you get real competition. Here's the return. Oh! Andrew Beck fumbled, and he jukes a player out of his shoes.
Oh my God.
Off a muffed kickoff back to the 40, to the 30. Oh my God, Andrew Beck with a kick return.
That's karma.
And don't make fun of the Eagles. I just learned the hard way. Wow.
Make fun of the Eagles. Always make fun of the Eagles.
That's karma.
No, it's not. That's
Andrew
just
Beck
fabulous.
muffed this kickoff, and then 3 players missed a tackle.
That's a tight end.
First it was Herndon, then it was McManus. McManus then took out number 83 from the play, Jacob Harris. Oh my God. And then Jermichael Hasty with the whiff of a century. Oh God, I meant Dearness Johnson, excuse me. The extra point is good from Fairman. I cannot blame I can't blame Hasty today. He's inactive. 24-10. I think the momentum is right back to being right down where it was. Right down the toilet once again. Bye-bye momentum.
It looks like the Patriots are struggling to score.
The fact they've only scored 13 against the Jets is kind of embarrassing. Mm-hmm. Because, I get it. They have a good D line in their secondary with Sauce and DJ Reed. Keenan Allen threw a touchdown. I should have bet that on my part. I would have won $1 million just by saying I would have put 100 down on Keenan Allen throwing a touchdown, and I would have won like a lot of money.
Yeah, it makes me want to sub. Why?
Oh, Subway, Justin Herbert, yes sir.
You're winning.
I mean, nothing's hitting right now, so
I got 3 things in.
I probably is Dunskies.
I need the Chiefs to win, and I need the Cowboys to win.
Eagles have Washington. Patriots have the Cowboys, the Giants. Have the Seahawks on Monday night. And we will be up 9:30 in the morning to commentate this disgrace of a football team playing in London against another disgrace of a football team in the Falcons.
I will start confidence. Mike Collins has a ring.
Matt Collins?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I did. He was on the 2017 team. That was his rookie year.
He was a rookie?
5th round pick.
That's a fullback. You let a fullback get a touchdown. Look at the fullback.
Andrew Beck, the ex-Bronco.
Third and 9.
Oh, what was that? Like a 97-yard return, give or take? Oh, I have a headache.
You guys get rid of
Who?
Cook.
You mean, yeah, no, Logan Cook's still our punter. That was McManus on special teams duties. I'm on Cook on special teams duties now. Here's Agnew, the touchback. I mean, this is like the worst game of Brandon McManus' career. He misses a kick, completely shanks it to the right. Kick gets blocked. And then an 86-yard kick return touchdown.
4th and 9 for the Patriots again.
Everyone goes for the tackle. They all whiff. Jacob Harris, I want to pack your bags right back to where you came from in Los Angeles. Dearness Johnson, great power back. He did not have the right angle. He should have waited a little longer. Just frustrating. Here's Ingram, a gain of 8. I thought Jacksonville was coming back. I'm not going to lie. After that kick return, I think Houston's going to win this game now. But, you know, it ain't over till it's over, as Yogi Berra once said. I'm sounding like Kyle now. It's very cliche, but it's true.
If the Jets don't win this week,
The Jets aren't going to win. Are they still down by 2 possessions? They definitely aren't winning. And by the way, I know Carson Wentz reached out to them this week, and they didn't give him a contract. That was dumb. Just for the record, ETN. Second and 3 gets the first.
Nick Foles is still out there.
You have Wentz, you have Foles, you have Matt Ryan. I mean, look at the Bengals. They just signed AJ McCarron. How about after this week, McCarron? Oh, no, Anton Harrison. Our first-round pick is now hurt. And he'll be replaced by a guard. That's going to be interesting. They'll probably bring out Cole Van Lellen or Blake Hans.
I don't think it's Tyrod Taylor.
What?
Tyrod Taylor.
Because he's on the Giants, and I think the Giants want to keep Tyrod Taylor in case they need to bench Daniel Jones down the road. Just the thought. I mean, this is a game that it's almost inexcusable. I'm not going down to Boomers tonight if the Jaguars lose this game.
So what are you gonna do for dinner?
What am I gonna do? I'll go down to the dining hall.
Uh-oh. He's back up.
He's back up, getting helped off the field with his own shower. Derek Carr will not return with a shoulder injury. That's another man on my fantasy team.
You started.
No, Cousins is my starter. I mean, I was going to drop Carr anyway, probably in the next couple of weeks, because he only got like 4 points from me last week. But, you know, still sucks. Still sucks to see Carr get hurt. I think he's going to do really good with New Orleans this year. Hopefully this injury doesn't completely botch up his season. Although I think the Saints are still fine under Winston. James Winston's a good backup. Maybe someone the Jets should trade for. Just a thought. Fakes it to ETN. Lawrence rolls out. Passes caught by Ingram. Down to the 43. Well, I guess you look at this if you're Jacksonville. 3 minutes left in this third quarter. And a whole fourth quarter. All you need is, I was about to say all you need is a field goal to make it a one-possession game. That is not the case here. It would be 11 points. You need 2 touchdowns. Is this offense scoring 2 touchdowns? No, but you got to look at it as if we score 1 touchdown, we make it 1 possession. That's the mindset you have to have if you're the Jaguars right now. And it's not if, it's when. Lawrence, quick throw. Ingram with a drop like he's back in MetLife Stadium, 3rd and 7. And there's the Keelan Allen passing touchdown. 49-yard dot to Mike Williams for the score. That's incredible. Isn't that another player Zoe dropped in fantasy?
Who?
Mike Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, man. 3rd and 7.
I think next year we should replace Zoe with someone else.
You know she's probably watching.
Okay.
3rd and
sorry.
7.
I'm talking about a different Zoe.
Lawrence throws, intercepted, and he threw across his body. Blake Cashman with the pick. Lawrence threw across his body in a crucial third down.
Did he use it the pass?
This is torture. Why am I torturing myself watching the rest of this game? This team clearly does not deserve any bit of this fan base at all. At all. Zero. None. Nothing.
I've never seen Brantley this bad.
Yeah, let me throw to Jamal Agnew while he's well covered by the best coverage linebacker on the team. Great job, Trevor. That one's on Trevor. I can't even blame anyone on that one. That's just Trevor. Ugh. So aggravating. Losing to the Texans. So aggravating. Really. Like, there's one thing if, we were playing this bad against KC last week, I wouldn't have cared. Because it's the Chiefs. I don't care. Pierce losing a gain of 6. The defensive line. The only bright spot on this entire team is literally D-line, ETN, and the one amazing Calvin Ridley catch a game. Outside of that, this team is unwatchable right now.
The fire detector should come back.
Who?
Fire detector.
Fire detector? I don't know. They were playing just as bad under it, so might as well. They might as well just keep it off to save me from wanting to really go insane. Whatever, you force the 3 and out, you get the ball back. That's all you got to have that mindset. Stroud throws over the middle, passes caught. Pierce runs over Tyson Campbell. Pro Bowl cornerback can't even make a tackle one-on-one. He needs the help of Okun, who's led the league in tackles the past 2 years, and it's 3rd and 2.
Yes, you do.
What?
Flyers just signed somebody.
The Flyers signed someone to a rookie deal.
The Philly runner.
Pass by Stroud off the play action. Tank Dell to the 21. There is a flag, and I think that's going to be a penalty against Jacksonville anyways. For defensive holding. Yep. I saw it. That was, I believe, Yasir Abdullah. The Jaguar was going to be penalized. It was 1st and 10. Wow, we really are going to lose to the Texans. This is crazy. Yeah.
Yes.
Cisco, I don't care. At least you're rooting for a guy on your fantasy team. I can't really get mad at that. You don't care who wins this game. 1st and 10.
He look better than Garrett Wilson.
He is. Fakes it to Stroud. Throws another screen pass. Jordan diving for the first, and he has it. We're back in the cellar. I'm just so mad. We're literally back in the cellar after 7 weeks. 7 weeks, and we're back in the cellar of the NFL, bro. Why? Why? It's funny. Next week was going to be the 10-year fan anniversary. F that. Waste 10 more years of my life, why don't you? 4th quarter coming up. It's 24-10. F that, dude. What is going on? Why is this team doing this to me? This reminds me so much of my other team that choked in April.
The Bruins.
Yeah, right on the money.
Yeah.
Hopefully Sam will have.
Go Panthers. Panthers. Green Blood had a good game. Dang. Either Garrett Wilson or the Texans.
I want to see a video of the Derek Carr hit. What even happened?
Yeah, Sean Gary.
Yeah, it was Rashawn Gary who got the sack. Oh, he got ripped to the ground. That's
You
tough.
have to go one more quarter of this thing. That's tough.
More rage-inducing Jaguars football. How am I, Zoe? Not good. We are losing to the worst team in the AFC. Not good is the answer to that question. That is a terrible question to ask right now. Terrible question to ask right now.
Why would you ask someone?
Why would you? After Carter Verhaeghe scored the overtime goal to win the series for the Panthers. Grant, how are you feeling right now? Pissed off. Same deal right now. Pissed off. This was because the offense was so bad last week. I kept in my rage because I said, you want to know what? We're playing Kansas City. We're going to come back and beat Houston. We're at home. There's no reason we lose. And we lost. Or we're going to lose when the Texans score 6, and it's going to be 30-10 in a matter of moments when we get out of this commercial break. You know, I mean, I was this negative during the wild card game and they came back. But call me nuts.
Those fans still believe in your team.
Call me nuts. I think that game took a lot out of this team. I think coming back to beat the Chargers and the Titans and the Cowboys, and we had all these, the Ravens, we had all these incredible comeback wins. I think it just sucked the energy out of this team. Even though they had a whole offseason to recover from their exhaustion, but whatever. Stroud, 2nd and 1, throws for the end zone, incomplete. Schultz, the intended man, Rashawn Jenkins on the coverage. Well, we'll put it this way. If they force a field goal, which is very unlikely, but if Jacksonville forces a field goal, they're down by 17, but if they score quickly, they can maybe muster something. Hope the Jacks can come back. Let's hope. What, Zoe? She ain't one of your kind no more. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Honestly, I'm probably rooting for the Eagles tomorrow. I mean, I don't really care for the Bucs. 7:15. Oh, you can't watch the first quarter. L. Imagine having to 5 to 8 class.
You can't watch the first half.
Timeout Houston. Stroud with 2:12.
I know that you don't care about basketball.
I thought Damian Lillard would have been traded months ago.
No. I don't care about Damian Lillard. All I care about is the Knicks.
I love Damian Lillard. He's my favorite NBA player. So I do care about Lillard. And if you went to the 76ers, I would care because I would have to get a Sixers jersey, something I never thought I'd do in my life unless his name was Allen Iverson. Well, I have McNabbs. Here's Stroud off the QB sneak. He's got it. First down. What? You're mumbling.
I'm going to ask my parents a question.
So Stroud with the QB sneak on 3rd and 1 picks it up. Oh, man. Just need a turnover. That's all they need is a turnover, but they aren't going to get it. So frustrating, dude. How do you like? The offense has been bad for 11 straight quarters. That's all I could say about this.
The question is, what are the Jets going to do?
What are the Jets going to do? Aren't they still losing 13-3?
We should do another podcast.
Pierce with a game of 2.
We should do an NFL podcast.
I mean, maybe next semester if my schedule isn't like half as busy, I'd be down. No, we can do like predictions and everything. Honestly, I would have done that if I didn't just commit to my college football podcast, which new episode will be coming out this Tuesday. We'll be recapping week 4 of the college football season, and I will be digging my fork into Colorado's performance against Oregon.
How do you feel about Usher doing that time?
I'm fine with it. Usher's great.
Yeah.
Here's Singletary, gain of
agree with
1.
that, Jason.
Usher, oh man.
I haven't listened to him in a long time.
So we back in the club, got the party rocking from side
Don't get
to
copyrighted.
side to side. Then what else does he sing? Yeah, if you know I'm gonna take you there. Now Usher's got some good songs. We are singing some Usher now. As this game has sucked the life out of me. Schultz in motion. Stroud takes the snap. Two-step drop. Pumps. Stroud looking for the holding. He's got to get the holding penalty. Stroud just throws it out of bounds. And out of bounds. If that was a pick, that would have been against.
The question is, when will Grant quit?
I mean, I'm going to commentate the rest of this game. I mean, I've already given up hope since, like, the punt return, or the kick return from back, but no, that was me banging on my chair. 4th and 7. I mean, Houston's got to kick the field goal to go up 3 possessions. It's the only smart thing to do right now. John Weeks, their long snapper. It was a 26-yard chip shot, and Fairbairn made one earlier from 28 to make it 27-10. Fairbairn. Good snap, good hold, right down the middle. So 17-point lead for the Texans. I mean, we will need a Cowboys Week 15-esque comeback.
Zach Wilson chokes again.
No, Keegan noticed Raheem Mostert was doing good, so he's not gonna trade him to me probably. Tough.
By the way, Raheem Mostert just scored again.
Who?
Raheem Mostert.
Oh, cool. Wait, do they have a 50 bomb? The Dolphins have a 49. Okay. Is Tua still in the game, though? Oh, why? I want to see Mike White.
Did Daniel Jones end up in the other New York team?
Who do we have for quarterback then?
Tyler Taylor.
Let Bryce Young develop, and then we'll trade
You guys.
Jones for Bryce Young.
What?
That was never.
What the heck?
You guys.
Daniel Jones wants to go to Carolina. Okay.
You guys go for the first.
If we were gonna pay him
You guys go.
40, I told you this.
Yeah, you did.
You guys go all the way to the trade deadline. Daniel Jones to trade him to the Jets to then tank for Caleb Williams.
Who would we get then? I don't want Zach Wilson.
You would get
You would just roll with Tyrod Taylor for the rest of the year, probably.
Yeah,
you get a bad contract that you guys did.
We gotta get rid of Daniel Jones.
I bet the Jets are thinking about putting in Tim Boyle. Yeah, exactly my point. Exactly my point. Oh, the Packers are on the board. The Lions.
Wilson's driving.
Oh my god. At least the Titans are losing, so I guess that's not. Oh, the Titans are getting bopped.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is a slaughter in Miami. We have a slaughter in Cleveland. We have a slaughter in Washington. What? Most career passing yards, C.J. Stroud, 888. He's an impressive kid, man. I'm scared to play this guy more. He's really, the more he develops, I think the better he's going to get. Will always be remembered as that first team that Joe Burrow beat, and now C.J. Stroud has beat.
It's something. Hey, you Pats fans,
Touchback.
get ready to lose in the fourth quarter.
Oh, dear Lord. Anyway. We need a score, and we need a touchdown in a hurry. Like, Lawrence needs an 80-yard bomb right now. That's the only way this team is going to come back. They cannot dink and dunk down the field. They can't drive. Now you just got to start chucking up the ball and hoping it catches. You already have that game plan when you're losing 7-0. So why not have the same game plan when you're losing 27-10? Really? Just start chucking up deep balls to Kirk and Ridley, why don't you?
Randy's going to get a
Ball plays at 25. Lawrence, first play of the drive. Pump fake. Lawrence, he's got to release that ball quicker. Good throw. A gain of 12 for Jamal Agnew.
I think every team needs a Howie Roseman in their
God, would I kill for Howie Roseman to be the GM of my team. Trent Baalke, listen, he's gotten better. He started off his tenure here absolutely terrible. Deep ball. Lawrence throws, pass caught, Ingram. Now Houston's going to let Jacksonville kind of take all the yards they can. The clock's still running. We're under 12 minutes. Jacksonville needs a touchdown, and they need it ridiculously quick if they still want to contemplate winning this football game.
Zach Wilson somehow comes alive.
Oh boy. Me and Sam both pissed off? I don't know about that. Here's Ridley wide open. A stiff arm to the 33. Alvin Ridley wide open. Steven Nelson lost his footing and has a first down. What's up, John? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in on this rage-inducing Sunday afternoon. Houston up 27-10 over the Jaguars. 11:09 to go, fourth quarter. Lawrence's pass to Kirk incomplete. 2nd and 10. Lawrence 21 for 31 on the day with an interception on the board by Blake.
Randall Cobb.
Blake Cashman, who had the pick for the Texans. Tank Bigsby, the touchdown for Jacksonville. I mean, they could kick a field goal, but that does absolutely nothing for them right now other than just cut the deficit back down to 2. They need more. 11:09 to go. On again, you're at the 32. I'd start throwing end zone shots. Lawrence under duress caught Kirk, a gain of 4, and they're going to give that to him again. Houston is going to give Jacksonville a lot of completions now because
oh my God,
they want this clock to continue to go down. Jacksonville with a touchdown and a 3-and-out could come back alive. Lawrence, here's the end zone shot. Christian Kirk is wide open. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Lawrence's first touchdown pass since the second quarter of week 1. Oh, wow. Third passing touchdown of the year for Lawrence. First of the year for Ridley. 1 to Ridley. 1 to Zay Jones, and now to Christian Kirk. And Jacksonville, taking what Houston gave them, will make it a 27-16 lead. The extra point from Brandon McManus. He makes it. 10-point game again. Fire me up. Now we need to stop right now. If we don't get a stop, this thing's over. But we get a 3-and-out, and then we quickly score again. I'll take it. Oh, by the way, the Denver Broncos in fantasy.
-11.
Yep.
Justin scores.
Justin Jefferson, there we go. George Springer hit an inside the park home run.
They're on the 1.
Who?
The Jets.
Are you rooting for the Jets?
Yeah. Go Jets.
All right, kickoff touchback. So 10:40 left here in this fourth quarter. Houston is back up by 10, but you desperately need a stop here. First 3 career starts, CJ Stroud has set an NFL record, 120 plus passing attempts.
Jets touchdown.
Oh boy, 13-10.
Jets touchdown.
13-10, that's crazy. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10, under center. Pierce the running back. Back in motion. Pitch goes. Pierce. He is going to be wrapped up. Stays on his feet. Back to the line of scrimmage. And he'll power his way for a yard. What a powerful 1-yard run. Damian Pierce. And it's 27-17. 2nd and 9 coming up for Houston. Trayvon Walker. Good blocking there from Beck, who's having a career game. Kick return. Making the number 1 overall pick look foolish.
What are the Packers doing? They're on the goal line, not giving it to A.J. Dillon.
That's crazy. The Packers trying to make it a 1-possession game in Lambeau against New Orleans. Here's Stroud, 2nd and 8. They'll give Pierce 2. They'll give it to Pierce again. And he bounces off a tackle. And he's brought down by Roy Robertson-Harris. 3rd down and 3 coming up for Houston. I mean, this is going to determine this game quite a bit here. Jacksonville gets the stop. They get the ball back with about 9 minutes left. If Houston gets the first down, they can continue to chew up this clock. They can take it down to about 7 minutes. And Jacksonville, they have all 3 timeouts, and it's still way too early to use one, but Houston can put themselves in cruise control with a first down conversion here. Stroud, empty backfield. 3rd down and 3. Jacksonville sending the house. They do send the house. Stroud lobs it up. Wide open. Tank Dell. Jacksonville brought an all-out blitz. And Tank Bell rolls his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That's game. Well, Tank Dell. Jacksonville, I can't say I blame them. They brought in the all-out blitz. Darius Williams has been getting torched all day. And he was focusing on Robert Woods when he should have been focusing on Tank Dell. That's lovely. Now, the Texans are going to kick their extra point. Ian Fairbairn knocks it through 34-17. And we're right back to where we were, a 3-possession game. Bruins game got pushed back to 5:45. How come?
Lose this week because Zoe gave Kyle Mike Williams.
I'm annoyed. That's just the best way I could put it, is I'm annoyed.
Sorry, Grant.
Yeah, we suck. I mean, I'm embracing it, so I'll change my prediction. I said we would go 13-4, immediately changing that to 4-13. What should we draft? A corner, because Darius Williams forgot how to play. I'd like to get a backup tight end because Brandon Strange is good, but he's not great. I think Press Taylor should be fired immediately. He shouldn't even leave the facility today.
You should draft a whole new offensive coordinator.
I'm for it, dude. If Brandon Staley gets fired by the Chargers, I want to pick him up immediately, dude.
Chargers are driving. They're down.
We could have picked up Kellen Moore. You know, I gave Press Taylor his flowers last year. He was good. Lawrence threw a pick that was shades of Jameis Winston and Daniel Jones before last year.
I'm so
Me and Brendan have just about had it with football season, and it's only week 3.
Yeah.
That's That's bad.
Stressful.
At least the Eagles are good and they're going to make the playoff. I mean, the Jaguars, they had the AFC South all tied up in a bow tie, given to them in a bag or wrapped up in a present. And instead, they decided to play down to competition. And like I said, after 3 weeks, who should win the AFC South? The Indianapolis Colts 100% deserve it. The Titans don't. The Texans honestly don't, despite playing amazing today. I'll give them their credit today, but overall, they've been brutal the first 2 weeks.
Let's go Jets.
Colts, man.
Let's go Jets.
I think the Colts are going to win this division if Jacksonville
Let's go Jets.
decides to rewrite 2018 all over again.
Let's go Jets.
More than welcome to do that.
Let's go
34-17, excuse me. It doesn't even matter if Jacksonville scores, whatever. It's just going to be a 10-point game again. 9 minutes left. They'll need 2 touchdowns, a couple of onside kicks, and about a couple of miracles to win this one. A touchback. I cannot believe this. Hey.
That's the fourth one.
One more and you're out of here, Jason. Jesus. I could only tell you so many times. Watch your language. I'm just mad.
I'm gonna go finish the Jets game with Boomers.
I would do that. Thank you, Brendan, for sticking around.
I stuck till the end, but
Well, we're losing this game. Just going to wrap up the last 9 minutes here. Lawrence throws a deep pass, diving catch by Kirk, and Kirk's going to get pushed out of bounds at the 44, so that'll be a first down for Jacksonville. Oh, there we go. We get a little trade-off. Brendan for Sam.
Sam, you're not watching the Jets game or the Patriots game?
I was gonna watch it here after.
Well, I mean,
You good? You got
Last
to put it on
5
your
minutes.
computer?
I'll put on my phone.
Here's ETN down to midfield.
Grant, are you going to be down in Boomers after?
Probably. And now ETN is hurt. If today could only go from bad to worse, there goes the best offensive weapon on this team. Yeah, well, look at Patrick Mahomes. Someone I wish Trevor Lawrence would just spawn into. That would be wonderful.
Look at that first guy.
Okay, at least Lawrence is better than that guy. Or at least he was. I don't know if he is anymore. He was 2 weeks ago.
Actually, well, I mean, yeah, he was.
He was from like week 14 to last week. Now I think Dak's better. You know, I saw someone on Twitter say yesterday that, you know, it was about time to say Tua was better than Trevor. And this game, I think, confirmed it.
I think Tua.
I think this game confirmed it.
All right, I'll see you.
ETN is down there checking on his left leg. Thanks, Jason and Brendan, for sticking around.
I'm here.
Sam's he's sticking around with us. We're going to be streaming the Bruins Rangers 5:45 on Sam's channel.
5:30 is when it's going to get scheduled to because the game got pushed back because the Rangers don't know how to get here on time.
I guess it's preseason jitters for the Rangers.
Guess so.
I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't know how to travel
No, they do
correctly.
not. Thank goodness this is just a preseason game. If this was a regular
Yeah, no,
season
it's not
game,
the end of the world,
I'd be
ladies
very
and gentlemen.
upset.
For the regular season game, I'd be pissed.
Yep, me
If it was a
too.
preseason game, who the hell cares?
Exactly.
But still, it's like, damn it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Second and 2, Dearness Johnson swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They can get third down and long. And, I mean, honestly, with Houston, one more defensive stop, they can begin to really run out this clock.
It's the wrong one.
And if the Colts somehow pull it off against the Ravens, each team in the South's going to be 1-2. Lawrence across body. Good throw to Evan Ingram down to the 38. Jacksonville going no huddle. I don't know why they still think they have a shot at winning this, but
Well, they
They
only
can-
have a couple of scores.
they could go for it. Why not? They can make it interesting a little bit. Touchdown makes it a 10-point game.
Right?
So I guess if they move quickly enough, Lawrence pump fake, rolls out to the right. And he runs out of bounds after a gain of 2. I'll probably head down to Boomers between this and the start of the Boomers game now.
Okay.
And I'll probably come back here for the first period. Actually, I might get dinner. Watch first period here, and then I'm probably going back down to Boomers.
Fine by me.
I'm
I'm just sorry, don't mind me. I'm just looking for the charger for my keyboard.
Oh, good. Lawrence pump fakes twice, throws on the run
Where
to
the
a cheerleader. Oh,
Nice catch by the cheerleader. Oh wait, she didn't catch it anyway.
you cheating on Marissa or something, Trevor? What's going on over there?
Jesus,
Third
I
and
can't believe you
nine.
said that.
They're down at 9. Luckily, this is YouTube and
You're not live.
not
on,
anywhere else. The Colts have the ball.
You're not live on Fox right now.
Mm-hmm. Chris Myers follows me on Instagram. Really nice guy. He's commentating the game on Fox. I'm sure he's doing a lovely job.
Sure he is.
Third down and 9. Lawrence under
looks like
duress,
it's-
and he throws it out of a sack, and that's going to be intentional grounding, I'm assuming.
No,
Nope, I guess not. 4th and 9.
didn't look like it. He was under duress. See, he was in trouble.
Oh, yep, there it is. Late flag.
Oh, there it is.
Lawrence is trying to point to a receiver in the area. Don't even bother doing that, Trevor. Good Lord. We'll call it grounding. That'll back him up. And we have about 4th and, give or take 14 here. He's trying to say that Dearness Johnson was in the area. That's not even close to the case. 4th and 28 is well to mark it, because that's
Oh my
where
God.
the ball. Well, that's where the ball went out of bounds.
Good Lord.
I forgot. I thought it was just a 5-yard penalty. Instead, they
They
mark
the
it from
spot.
the spot of where the ball was thrown out of bounds. So 4th and 28, the cherry on top of the ice cream. Lawrence
cream.
throws down the middle and incomplete. Knocked away by Jimmy Ward. The intended man was Agnew in Houston. 6:45 left up by 3 possessions. They could just start to kill off the remainder of this clock. Kirk was the intended receiver, not Agnew. And so with that, the Colts, again, can pull it off against the Ravens. Somehow, some way, every team in the South goes to 1-2. The Browns dismantled the Titans. I don't know how the Jaguars weren't the worst team in the AFC South this week, but the Titans somehow managed to stoop lower. And, man, tough game for the Jaguars today. Here's the handoff. Singletary. He picks up nothing. Want to do bonus coverage for Patriots Jets after?
Yeah, I'll help you call it.
Yeah, we'll do.
Oh, Patriots got a safety.
Oh, they got safety?
15-10. Zach
All
Wilson
right.
sacked an end zone by you-know-who, Matt Judon.
We'll probably switch over to Patriots Jets in a few minutes here for a little bonus coverage action.
Let's do it.
I'll probably do it. I'll probably switch over at the 2-minute warning. Here's Shroud.
Unless the
Unless the
Texans get another
Patriots,
touchdown.
yeah, unless the
Then-
Texans get another touchdown, then
Singletary.
a Singletary.
There's like an 8 or 9 yard gain there.
It's going to be a gain of 8. Cisco at the tackle.
By the way,
Didn't I tell you to bench Singletary in fantasy?
Sure
Not
did.
bad.
Air purifier.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good for me.
I'm going to plug it in right there with the TV. You care if I put it on top of your fridge?
No.
Cool. Because that's where
Okay.
we're going to put it.
I
So
wanna-
people
I wanna
so
point this
many
out.
noon games. I know, John. It's
I want to
crazy.
point out that you are absolutely kicking my ass in fantasy right now.
Oh,
You have 128 points, and I have 57.
with Tyreek Hill and Justin.
Tyreek Hill at 30 points today.
Oh, man.
Uh,
I guess Cousins and Hill are going off right now. Here's a run by Singletary
Yeah,
down
Cousins
to the
has 26
23, brought
points.
down by Andrew Wingard, the special teams captain. So, well,
Yeah, Cousins had 26 points right now, but still 7 minutes to
Wow.
go on that one. Ford got you 19 points for the Browns. Let's see.
I knew Ford wasn't going to be a bad pickup, and I got Javonte Williams at the last second. Luckily enough, or else I would have had to roll with Gus Edwards, and that would have stunk.
Especially today.
Yeah, especially today when Lamar was taking most of the carries. All right, John, it's football season's back. A lot of streamers are
Oh, shoot.
streaming their teams.
Jack Edwards not calling the Bruins game today.
How come? COVID or
Nope,
something
it
else?
is going to be Andy Brickley and former Kings announcer Alex Faust on the call
Ooh.
for the Bruins-Rangers game, 5:30.
Think they're just kind of giving them a
Jack
couple
is
of
getting
reps.
Jack with a planned absence. It's the first freaking street game of the year.
They planned absence during the first preseason game. I feel like it's a game you shouldn't miss, but
If you missed the game on Tuesday against the Sabres, so what? The first one?
interesting. Unless a personal matter, of course,
Oh,
occurred.
yeah.
As Singletary loses too. Of course, unless it was planned. But Brickley not there either?
No,
That's a
Brickley's
little
there.
weird. Oh, Brickley's there too? That's good. 3rd and 10.
Oh, okay, so it looks like the Patriots game's about to end here. We have just crossed the 2-minute warning. Patriots up 15-10 on the Jets.
Do the Patriots have the ball?
I do not know. I'm
Ooh.
pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure they do because of the safety.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, maybe we won't do bonus coverage.
Maybe remember it's 2 points and the ball, so it must be Patriots ball.
Yep.
They're in
Right.
commercial break, so I'll let you know.
3rd down and 10. Now under 3 minutes to go here in Duval County. Singletary up the
Just
gut.
turn into Houston County with this.
It's turned into Houston County. Oh, my Lord. So the Texans will continue their winning streak in Jacksonville. They've won every game in Jacksonville since 2018. That's going to be what? 1, 2,
5
3,
years.
4. Yep, 5 years. I think that's 6 years now.
Yep, that's right. 6. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
6th straight win in Jacksonville for Houston.
Well done.
Oh.
Next 2 games, the Jags are going to be across the pond in London.
We're going to wake up at 9:30 in the morning next
Oh.
Sunday. Lovely
Yay.
Jaguars Falcons. They're going to lay another egg. And then we'll be in Connecticut for the Bills game.
I will
That'll
be
fun.
back home in New Hampshire.
He'll
probably.
be back home. Sam will be
Hopefully.
back home in New Hampshire. Me and Kyle will be on the call for Jaguars Bills in 2 weeks. That'll be
That's going to be a really good game.
That's
I'm
gonna be a
sure.
really good game. Wow, I thought it was gonna be a really good game. I
Well-
got Buffalo winning that one now. If
I'll
you
watch
asked
it
me,
from here.
you asked me about a week ago, I would have still said Jacksonville. Now I think Buffalo absolutely mops the floor with us. I think it's not even gonna be close. I think we could beat Atlanta. That's fine. But let's just say at
So
1
I think
and
after
2.
London, it'll be 2 and 3.
Yep. After London will be 2 and 3. I mean, maybe we'll pick up afterwards, but I don't know, man. I mean, this is a bad game to drop. This is embarrassing too. 33-yard attempt. Fairbairn's got it, and it's 37-17, and the entire crowd is emptied out here. I would have left as well if I wasn't. I would have probably left if I went to this game. I'm such a loyal fan, not ending the stream early, even though I need
Do you
to.
know how I've
break
done that a couple
something.
of times last.
You
two
don't
seasons.
understand. Like, I need to go to a batting cage and just start beating the crap out of something with a baseball bat. Like, I am.
You want to go to a rage room?
Yeah, rage room. That's it. Where you use the baseball bat and you can
Like smash a car window.
smash a car window, smash some glass. I might need that right now.
Yeah.
And if the Bruins prospects
If the
also
Bruins
do
prospect
terrible
shit the bed-
tonight.
Oh
Oh God, awful day for me. The Bruins prospects lay an egg. I'm
Big
calling
one.
it though. John Beecher goal tonight.
I am
calling it.
calling a James Van Riemsdyk goal.
Oh, he's playing.
Yep,
Oh,
sure is.
cool. I might as well get him in the system. Of course, me and Sam will be live on Sam's channel again. That's Sam Smith NHL at 5:30,
Yeah, if you look up Sam Smith Bruins, I'll pop up.
or Sam Smith Bruins, whichever one.
Look it up on the YouTube search bar. I'll pop up.
Yes, he will. And just in time to begin streaming some more Bruins games. As Agnew
Yay!
brought down to the 12. One of my favorite things about last year was getting to watch the Bruins games. Well, the Packers somehow, some way have clawed their way back.
Wow.
They were losing 17-0. Derek Carr gets injured. And now it is 18-17. Green Bay in front. Romeo Doubs with the touchdown. Nice comeback win for the, Packers. I can't say win just yet. Comeback lead, we'll put it. CJ Beathard taking his first reps of the year. Handoff goes to Ernest Johnson.
You might want to turn on the Patriots.
The Jets do have the ball. We hit the 2-minute warning. The Texans are going to wrap up the Jaguars at Duval County. We are going to switch to Patriots-Jets because the Jets have the ball. We have a Patriots fan in the room, and honestly, I just need to erase this game from Jaguars history because this game absolutely sucked. I honestly think this was my least favorite Jaguars game to call in quite a bit of time. I haven't been this mad commentating a game since our terrible 2020 season. So 3rd and 10 coming up here for the Jets.
The Jets have had no sort of offense.
Oh, I know. What a shocker. It's Zach Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson's been sacked like 4 or 5 times today. The Patriots line has gotten to Wilson a couple of times.
That's good. We know about the Matthew Judon safety.
Let's see.
So, we are in bonus coverage. Patriots-Jets, the final minute, 31 here. Jets at home at MetLife with their white uniforms. Patriots wearing their usual home blues on the road. Zach Wilson in trouble. Throws passes incomplete.
He was trying to find Garrett Wilson. Jabril Peppers almost broke that up.
Yeah, Jabril Peppers. He was upset that Belichick benched him. Did you just see the score for the Dolphins game?
Yeah, the Dolphins are beating the piss out of the Broncos.
63-20?
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah, Tyreek. Yeah, the Dolphins are having a day.
Yeah, they are. I picked the Dolphins, but oh boy.
The Dolphins look legit. They look like a Super Bowl team. But it is the Broncos, so I'll say that with a grain of salt, but still.
But I mean, 63 points against any team is nothing to scoff at. And here it is.
RPI got against our school.
4th and 10. Zach Wilson throws a 1-yard pass to Tyler Conklin on 4th and 10. What? And the Jets with 2 timeouts. The Patriots are going to win this game. Oh my God! Because the Jets have 2 timeouts.
What the hell?
What, Zach?
What was that?
I mean, that was a terrible play call to begin with. Zach Wilson's running around like a headless chicken on the right side. Oh my God, a headless chicken?
Oops.
You've never heard that expression before?
I've heard it, but what? Oh, you look at Garrett Wilson. He looks pissed.
Oh, he is upset. I'm demanding a trade right now if I'm him. I'm going to say, you got to trade for a quarterback or else I'm demanding a trade. That's what I would say. Patriots with 2 timeouts.
Just the 2 timeouts. They can take.
They're not going to go in kneeling formation.
No, I think they need a first down first.
Yeah,
I think they might need a first down. There's still a minute to go in the game.
Yeah. Handoff goes. Ramondre Stevenson takes it up the right side, lowers his shoulder down to the 42. Jets calling a timeout. Adrian Amos with the stop.
By the way, a guy who has had a really good day today for the Patriots, their 3rd string tight end, Farrell Brown.
I saw Farrell Brown cut the touchdown
today.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize he was playing.
Saw Zach Wilson in college, and he was good. I wonder what happened to him. Adjusting to the NFL is one thing, and being drafted by the Jets of all teams is the other thing. It is 69-20 in Miami.
Yes, it's 69.
Oh my God! Can we do bonus coverage for Dolphins too afterwards?
Oh Jesus, we got time.
We got time. We got time now. We're gonna be doing all
Ravens going overtime.
Colts Ravens going to overtime. We'll do Ravens Colts after this. Oh my God, the Dolphins. What the hell? Why did they score 69 points out of?
Ramondre.
Stevenson only gets 2. It's 3rd and 4. Jets got called their last time out. So if the Patriots don't get this first down here, they'd have to punt it away.
No.
Play clock runs down.
Go for the field goal.
Or they could kick a very long field goal. They do have the
I
leg
think
now.
They
But
have
it's
to win.
rainy, you think?
Yeah. Ryland's 2 for 4 on the day. He missed 2 earlier.
Ugh.
He missed one from 48 and from 57.
Okay, well, the 57 one's understandable. 48, you think it's
And he
because of
made
weather
one from 48
conditions?
too. It was a bad snap.
Yeah, it must. Oh, bad snap. Okay, that makes sense. 3rd and 4. We are no longer commentating Jaguars Texans. We are now commentating Patriots Jets, and we'll do even more bonus coverage. Ravens Colts. After this one, the handoff goes to Stevenson. He only picks up a yard. 4th and 3.
They're gonna kick a field goal.
They're gonna attempt a field goal here.
Or they're going to drain the clock as much as they can, and then.
So even if the Jets get it back, they have about 20-ish seconds, give or take.
Actually, you know what? If I'm the Patriots, I'm going for it. Want to know why?
Because it's
You
a
have
5-point game. It's a 5-point game anyway.
And it's your don't stop the clock. Run it again. I understand why they're doing this. Oh no, never mind.
They're gonna bring out the punting team.
They're gonna call a timeout, but they're gonna have to quickly stop
Bryce
this.
Behringer. Yeah, they're gonna call timeout right here, or they're gonna take the delay game. No, Belichick calls it, but 1 second left in the play clock. So
Is that Charles in the chat?
yeah, it's Charles.
Hey, Charles will be live in about an hour and a half.
We are not commentating Cardinals Cowboys. No.
Fuck that.
No.
offense.
We will
Screw
be
that.
we will be Bruins Rangers
At
5:30
5:30 Eastern.
on his channel. I was supposed to be in a good mood commentating the Jaguars, but they ticked me off. So
Yeah, so
now we're
Charles,
just covering now we're just covering other games because
What's the time in Arizona?
I want to be happy. It's 107 in Arizona.
So
right now.
at 2:30 your time, Charles will be live. Okay?
We'll be live on Sam's channel.
At 2:30.
It'll definitely be on your stream. That's
Sick.
good. Let's go. Get the people back back to hockey season. The Coyotes and the
God.
Kings had a couple of really nice games down in Australia.
Yeah.
I'm happy that
Come on, Penman's at the 10. Looks like a great punt.
Behringer with a good punt. It lands out of bounds at the 11. So unless the Jets, I don't have wood. Close enough. Unless they
This
play
is wood, right? Yeah.
Kenyon Drake-esque miracle against the Patriots, they're going to win this game.
No, I'm not the Miami Miracle. Don't mind me.
I try not to. A lot of fans aren't even in the crowd.
It was-
Wow.
It's a rainy day.
I know it's a
so,
rainy day, but wow. The Colts will begin the overtime, which we will switch to, hopefully after a Zach Wilson interception, so we can have a good laugh.
Yay! Or a sack. That works too. Sack Wilson.
Or a
strike.
sack.
Come on.
Whatever floats your boat. 1st and 10
No, they're not going to blitz.
at the
They're gonna
17. Yeah,
play
they are.
covering
They
defense.
are playing
deep.
coverage here. Wilson steps up, throws, passes, caught by Garrett Wilson.
Well,
They're
10
at
seconds.
timeouts.
They're going to spike it.
Wilson got hit hard. And because he's injured, the clock may end. Nope, Wilson gets right back up, and Wilson can spike it with 1 second to go.
He got it off.
He
Yep,
did get
he's
it
good.
off.
He got barely.
This is what football's made for, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
5-point game, 1 second left. Hail Mary
That was
time.
a 30-yard pass. That was a good game
That
for
was a
them.
great game for Wilson. Wilson got injured. It looked like
he got banged up.
he got banged up rather. You went back to the last scrimmage? Yeah, no, they got the snap off with 1 second left. Absolutely. 2nd and 10.
This is it.
Jalen Mills back there. Oh my goodness.
Timeout,
Kyle
New England.
Duggar, Corey Davis.
Timeout, Pats.
Patriots burn. Will be the last time out of the game.
The Dolphins are winning 70-20 currently against the Broncos.
I think that is an NFL record.
It might be.
I think it's an NFL record in the modern era. I think 70 points is a record. 74 is the all-time record. So the Dolphins with one more touchdown could score the most points ever by a team in an NFL game. Who scored 74 points? The 1940 Chicago Bears.
Look at how much they've deteriorated since.
Uh-huh.
Bears are playing the Chiefs in about 15 minutes from Kansas City. They're going to get killed.
They're about to get crushed. We are going to see a slaughter in Kansas City.
Look how deep Peppers and Duggar are playing. They're playing at like the 20.
Why not? Why not? Wilson takes the snap. Last play of the game, barring a flag. Wilson chucks it up. End zone shot. Pass is batted and almost caught at the goal line. Oh my God! Randall Cobb was caught it at the goal line.
Jesus Christ!
Incomplete. Incomplete. The Patriots win. Oh my God! Duggar, knock it down. Don't knock it forward. Oh, Kyle Duggar.
Duggar almost just screwed us over.
Yeah, he
Good
did.
Lord.
It bounced off of Wilson's shoulder and almost into the hands of Randall Cobb. Wow. That Hail Mary was closer than what it needed to be. Patriots win their first of the year. Jets fall to 1-2. Well, both teams are 1-2. Yay! Oh.
Yay, well done.
Oh, boy. And for our last game of the day, what?
Colts and Ravens.
I'm only doing Colts Ravens because it's an overtime. If it wasn't an overtime, I
Ravens
wouldn't
have
care.
the ball there
But
across midfield, by the way.
oh no, I wanted to support Minshew, but
Wah, wah.
wah
They're in your division.
wah wah. Green Bay won? Yeah, they did. Wow, what a crazy game.
Lamar has it. They're at the 44.
4. Here's the handoff. Melvin Gordon is stuff. Melvin Gordon activated from the practice squad today. Yesterday, so we could play today. 3rd and 6. Remember when he was good on the Chargers way
Who
back
was?
when? Melvin Gordon?
Yep, sure did.
Yep. He's another one who wanted a lot of money and did not get his money and has been terrible ever since. I know you're not interested in the Colts game, Charles, but we're just commentating the end of this game, and I'm wrapping up the broadcast afterwards. Lamar throws, passes dropped,
Wow, that
and
was
an
an
awful throw to Zay Flowers. Hey,
Hey,
you are not doing my fantasy team any good, Lamar.
Travis Kelce is confirmed dating Taylor Swift. You want to know why?
Why?
Because Taylor Swift is going to the game today in Kansas City.
Oh,
So there
yeah,
are
right.
Swifties in the Kansas City area that are watching this that are going to the Chiefs-Bears game today. You'll be able to see Taylor Swift there.
Oh boy, that's awesome for anyone. Whoever the two people who are watching, one of you might be going to the Chiefs game. I don't know. Go meet up with Taylor Swift. There's a fair catch at the 11. So the Ravens punted. They elect to not kick the long field goal with Tucker. 7 minutes. And we have a game recap for you, which is a game recap for me. Minshew threw a beauty to Zach Moss. Then Lamar with a rushing touchdown. Minshew stepped out of the back of the end zone for a safety. He got sacked anyway. Not that mattered. And a right down the middle field goal. And then Justin Tucker responded in kind. I don't know why. Matt Gay. I was like, why am I blanking on the Colts kicker right now? Matthew Gay, who's 4 for 4 on the night. Here's Minshew, 186 passing yards and a touchdown, trying to win what would be the biggest win of his career in quite some time. Moss loses a yard, brought down the play by Patrick Queen. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Bear with me. Obviously, I was not expected to do bonus coverage. So if I'm a little rusty on some of these names or I'm questioning some of the rookies, just know that I do not have any of these other rosters supplied with me right now. 2nd and 10 for Indianapolis. Minshew gets out of the huddle. 2nd and 10. Minshew. We'll put Isaiah McKenzie in motion, fakes it. Minshew lobs it up. Pass is caught by Michael Pittman.
Oh, his helmet came off.
His helmet came off. Michael Pittman with a great grab at the 45-yard line. Michael Pittman Jr. And now Geno Stone is down. And the free safety will have to get checked on. The Ravens are already pretty limited in safeties. They're going to be without Marcus Williams for a few more weeks. And Stevenson and Stone contact after the Pittman catch. Oh, you have Michael Pittman on your fantasy team? Well, that's a good thing. Stone down face first, and they will be checking on him.
The Vikings star wide receiver Justin Jefferson is down on the field with what looks like a knee injury. Something to watch.
Oh, boy. What's with all these star players getting hurt? When you have Chubb, Burrow, Jefferson, jeez. So we are in commercial break. We are also on the merge of potentially witnessing NFL history with the Miami Dolphins. Something to keep an eye out for. They do have the ball with 2 minutes left. I mean, oh my God. Mostert, 203 touchdowns. The rookie, Ainge with 203 yards. Tua, 4 touchdowns. Mike White threw a touchdown pass. 68-yard bomb to Robbie Anderson, or Chosen Anderson, excuse me. And you want to know what's funny?
What?
I have Jason Sanders on my bench. My friend just texted me the Dolphins are pretty decent, and I responded with a little 70 bomb doesn't hurt. All right, come on. Need Colts Ravens to end, and I'm going right to the dining hall because I'm getting hungry here. First and 10 for Indianapolis. I've almost been talking for 3 hours and 20 minutes. We're going strong here. At the 45, Minshew. Handoff goes, and a gain of 1 for Zach Moss. Tua, by the way, with those 4 touchdowns, 309 passing yards. Wow.
Tua was perfect today, pretty much.
I'm going to be writing a paragraph for a Floodster post. Good Lord. So many players did good for the Dolphins. Here's Minshew, a quick pass to the rookie Josh Downs. He gets a gain of 6, and it's going to be 3rd down and 3 now for the Colts. Come on, Minshew. The Jaguars may have lost, but that doesn't mean you have to. Use that as my motivation. 3rd down and 2. Minshew standing back at the 48. Handoff goes to Zach Moss. I probably would have thrown it there. Moss gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Okay, I don't want to tie. I'll play that much. I don't want to tie because that just absolutely butchers the standings. Everything gets screwed up when you throw a tie in the wrench. When you throw a wrench into the engine, that's like throwing a tie on a football team's record. Hate it. Minshew at the 41 takes the snap after Grayson's in motion. Huge play. Oh, Moss is stuffed at the line. Again, bad play call. Minshew got you downfield. Let him throw. I don't know why they didn't let him throw. Ravens get the 4th down stop. And now the Ravens just need to drive, 15 yards, give or take? This is Justin Tucker. I mean, this is Justin Tucker we're talking about. They don't have to go well inside the 40. No. Well, this is Justin Tucker we're talking about. All they need is a 1st down, and they're essentially in range for Tucker. Next score wins. Both teams have had the ball and have not scored. Jackson, quick throw, and it's incomplete. Intended for, I want to say that's Kenyon Drake if the Ravens re-signed him. Anyway, 2nd and 10. Panthers up 3-0 over the Seahawks.
Kyle's probably already.
Kyle,
Sure.
relax yourself in the airport, my friend. Don't make a scene, please.
Please don't.
Elliott had 80 rushing yards.
Sure
Wow.
did.
Wow. Good for Zeke. Here's a throw. Mark Andrews. Brought down by 3 white uniforms at the 48. Oh, no, there's 30 seconds left in the Broncos game. No, we wanted the Dolphins to make history. Boo. We wanted the Dolphins to break the record. Well, I guess the 1974 Bears will still have the record. But the Dolphins set a regular season record, though, because when the Bears did it in 1940, it was a playoff game. So at least the Dolphins set a regular season record for points scored, which is pretty cool. That pass is intercepted or incomplete. Incomplete's the call. EJ Speed was there. The intended receiver was Nelson Aguilar. And Nelson Aguilar dropping a catch in crucial situations. Shocker. 4th and 3, and they're going to keep the offense out there. Come on, bro. You have Tucker. This is where I bring out Tucker. No matter the distance, I just let him kick the thing. He could break his own record. Here it is, 4th and 3. Gordon shifts from right to left. Timeout, Baltimore.
They're trying to get him offside, but
Justin Herbert doing wonders for my fantasy team in Harrison's league. 403 yards and 3 touchdowns. And then Cousins, 367 and 3 touchdowns in our league. Very happy I didn't start Derek Carr again. In fact, now that Derek Carr's hurt, I might actually drop him depending on who's available tomorrow.
Sure.
70-20, the Dolphins game is in the books. Good Christ, I have a lot of game alerts to post. I can't say I saw that coming. I'm just scoring 20 points and still losing by 50.
Yep.
That's tough.
Only the Broncos.
Zay Flowers in
They're gonna go for
motion.
it.
4th and 3, they are going to go for it. I thought they were going to bring Tucker out there. They don't. Instead, they throw down the middle, and it's incomplete. Zay Flowers wants a flag. I mean, he could probably get one if I look at the replay. Lamar's upset. Flowers is upset. EJ Speed is reacting accordingly. John Harbaugh also acting accordingly. Yep, that's PI.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Wow.
terrible. How do you not call that? Oh, man. Oh, the Ravens got robbed potentially. Harbaugh wants an explanation. That's a missed call. Speed held Flowers. And the Colts, one last shot to win it here. Minshew. Handoff. Zach Moss busts free in a gain of 13.
A huge game.
Huge game for Zach Moss. They need about 7 or 8 to get in Matthew Gay's field goal range. Next score wins the game no matter what. If this game remains 19 all after overtime, it is a tie.
Which would suck.
It would really suck and would really screw up the standings. Minshew. Handoff goes Moss. They are really letting Zach Moss take the carries here. Another gain of 3. With the Colts win and everyone else in the AFC South at 1-2, the Colts would lead the division after 3 weeks. Ain't that interesting? Mo Alley Cox in motion. And I kept saying during the Jaguars game, the Colts were 0-2. I don't know what I was thinking because they beat the Texans last week. That was their win. Colts will take it down to the 2-minute warning. Again, just outside of field goal range. Oh, boy.
With that win, the Patriots had their 15th straight win against the Jets.
Yep. Week 12, 2016. And onward. It didn't matter if it was Brady, Newton, Jones. I bet you could have even thrown current day Matt Castle in there. It wouldn't have mattered.
Second and 8.
Second and 8 as we head out of the 2-minute commercial break. Moss the carry, trying to plow his way forward. They're down in 6. They are right on the cusp of field goal range. You guys might say a 3.5-hour broadcast is crazy, but again, looking at a guy who's commentated NHL playoff games and NASCAR races before.
Yeah.
Oh, we're sticking strong.
I streamed a 6-hour hockey game over the summer. Panthers Hurricanes game 1.
That's right, you did do
I
game 1.
streamed every second of it. Every single
Your goal
second.
reaction was priceless. You were like, it's finally over.
Finally, someone scored! I didn't care who won.
Minshew with the hand up to my. I didn't either.
I didn't care who won.
I fell asleep the overtime before the goal. What was it? 4th overtime?
Yeah.
I fell asleep during the intermission heading into the 4th overtime, and I was so mad. I just stayed up an extra 30 minutes.
Oh my God, Florida scored!
Oh my God, Florida scored!
This game is finally over.
Thank God. 53-yard attempt for Matthew Gay.
To win it for the Colts.
Win it for the Colts 22-19 and to give the Colts sole possession of first place in the AFC South. Good snap. Good hold. Matthew Gay is right down the middle. 22-19. The Colts shock the Ravens and drop them from the unbeatens. Gardner Minshew, have yourself a game, my friend.
Of course you.
Of course. Starting QB. It was announced just yesterday that Richardson was going to be inactive. And the Colts win it 22-19 over the Ravens. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sorry the Jaguars game absolutely sucked, but We hope the exciting endings from Patriots, Jets, and Colts, Ravens made up for it. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you Tuesday for our college football podcast. But if you do not tune into that, we will see you Sunday bright and early for Jaguars Falcons. See you guys in week 4.
See you in an hour.
And see Sam in an hour again. Make sure you go check out Sam's stream.